Hi and welcome along to AFTV for our live socially distanced watch along.
Man has to be socially distanced, I like.
I've got to say socially distanced.
Live socially
distanced.
Live social distance.
Well, we are socially distanced. Yeah, I know. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean we
hand sanitizers,
it's all here, man. You know what I mean?
Gauge.
Temperature gauge check before you come in.
It's mad.
But of course, for the stream here, obviously we normally be at the game. We'd be at the game watching it. But of course, because of the whole coronavirus thing, that can't happen no more. And we're all here in this socially distant space watching the game. We've got Troops here, we've got Kalechi, we've got DT, we've got Claude coming up in the second half as well. We've also got Lee Judges is there, Ty's there as well. You know what I mean? Pippa's there. So, you know, it's gonna be really, really good, especially if we can get a win. Let me just run through the team before I start getting into some of your comments. Remember, kickoff now is in 12 minutes time. But let me just run through the team again. Arsenal's team is Leno in goal, Bellerin, Mustafi and Mari, no David Luiz, Tierney, Guendouzi and Xhaka in the midfield. Saka is in there as well. Willock, Aubameyang and Nketiah. A lot of surprises there. And on the bench is Martinez, the backup goalkeeper, David Luiz, Kolasinac, Maitland-Niles, Danny Ceballos, Reece Nelson, Nicolas Pepe, Martinelli, and Alexander Lacazette. The Manchester City team is Edison in goal, Kyle Walker, Garcia, Laporte, Mendy, Gundogan, De Bruyne, David Silva, Mahrez, Jesus, and of course, Raheem Sterling. It's a very, very strong team. It's always going to be strong when you're playing Manchester City. And DT, you've got a theory on what you think the formation is going to be.
Yeah, we've definitely gone for legs in the midfield. And this is one of the things that we were talking about all week when we were going through the lineups and stuff. And I think with the likes of Willock, with Guendouzi, it's about breaking the play. And this is one of the things that Man City are very good at. They're very good at dictating the play, holding the ball, stringing 10, 15, 20 passes together until they find them pockets and the holes. So the idea is to stop them dictating the play. Don't let them get 3, 4, 5 passes going, break it up.
Well, you know what I'll tell you, we're just looking at pictures there from Manchester, and in typical Manchester fashion, it's absolutely pouring down with rain there. Big up Sartaf, he said we look like a boy band.
What would our name be?
What would our boy band name be?
Jesus. One erection. That'd be about it.
Oh my God. This guy here, San Antoine, he seems to be expressing surprise. Mari over Luiz. Are you surprised at that?
Yeah, I'm very shocked that he's starting, like, you understand? Very, very shocked. Like that one, that's like I don't know, man. Maybe that's Arteta's little trick. That's the thing he's been keeping up his sleeve, blood. Yeah, but nobody expected that, bro. He played good in the games he's played in, but there was one game, I think the Premier League game he played, he looked a bit slow. I think it was the Everton game he played in. Was it the Everton game, DT?
He played
what game did he play in, man?
After
the Premier League game. It was Everton, innit? Or was it
Newcastle?
It was after Portsmouth.
Yeah, and he looked a bit slow, but he looks commanding, though, innit? So you get me? I hope he can do his job, lad. But yeah, man.
Big up to SCTRO Jan 87. He says tuning in from Santa Ana, California. Rumor is that Ozil and possibly others missed a mandatory Zoom call, and Arteta called him out. Claude, what do you make of this? You know, what's the point in having this guy if he's never going to play in these big games? What's the point in having him here if he's not going to play in these big games?
Are you talking about Ozil?
Ozil, yeah.
I think there's just been a big bust up there, and I just think he's left him out completely. I think he travelled, and then they had a bust up when the team was announced, and he's decided you're not part of it today, and that's it. I also think that with keeping Aubameyang on, they're going to have to let him go anyway. They're going to try and force him out. So that allows him to pay Aubameyang the money that he wants.
Akasha says, has Arteta made a deal with Pep behind the scenes? This lineup is shocking. What do you reckon of the lineup? Kelechi, come on, man. This lineup, it's a weird lineup, isn't it?
No, yeah, it looks weird, but these are surprises in the game, and I'm okay with the lineup personally. I think Nketiah has played well since he came back from Leeds. He learned under my second coach, Bielsa of Leeds United, you understand? And Aubameyang is there. So Saka, my Nigerian brother, is there, obviously. So I think that is a very good lineup. He has mirrored the Man City formation. He knows how they play. They are playing 4-3-3. He's playing 4-3-3 as well to counter them. Hopefully it works. Like DT said, there are legs in midfield. Hopefully we boss the midfield and then hopefully we win the game.
Sean Turner says Arteta will address the Ozil situation after the game. Something has happened in recent weeks, said Arteta. Wow. I mean, troops, man. I wonder what's happened. Because he said, this guy, and we've heard this rumor as well, isn't it? That Arteta said he's going to address the situation after the game. If something has happened in recent weeks, what is that situation? Is it something that's happened? Is it a family thing? Is it a discipline thing? Because if it's a discipline thing and it's happened in recent weeks, why would he have played in the friendlies?
You don't know what it is. Yeah, we have to wait and see, blood. You can't really put nothing on it. It could be anything. It could be a discipline thing. Yeah. It could be a family thing because of the kid, because of the whole kidnapping robbery situation. Yeah. It could be anything, blood. You understand? Like we have to just
kidnap situation at a long time.
We have to wait.
Nah, but it don't matter, blood.
We have to wait until after
you don't know if you don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
You understand? This could be actually a serious situation. So until anything comes out, let's not disrespect it and put anything on it. Understand?
We can talk about it and judge it when we know what the facts are.
But you know what? It's not great, is it?
No,
the game is here. I know we don't know what it is, right? But it's not great that the game is here and we're really talking.
Yeah,
instead of talking about, we're talking about this.
It isn't.
But Robbie, would you have picked him anyway? I wouldn't have picked him anyway.
That's what I'm saying. So
no, but I'd have him on the bench.
Let's talk about what's
but I don't
in
think
front
he
of
has
us.
any
Let's talk
impact
about
off
the
the
players
bench.
that are playing. Let's talk about the formation. Let's talk about other things apart from Mesut Ozil. We can dissect.
No, we want to talk about that. Yeah, we want to talk about other things.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
but come on.
No, but
right?
it's not,
if you look on social media, for
talking about it, we don't need to.
No, but everybody's talking about it. Come on,
talk,
even Arteta is saying he's going to have to address it.
Let's just concentrate on the game now, man. Let's worry about the game and let's worry about Mesut Ozil at the end. Yeah. Because if at the end of the game it's something serious, you're going to look stupid when you're going on and on and on about it.
I'm hoping it's nothing serious.
Let's wait. And let's concentrate on the game. Let's worry about this. Let's worry about the players that are on the pitch, right? Not the ones that ain't on the pitch. And let's deal with it at the end of the game.
All right. I wonder if you would have said the same thing if it was someone else.
I couldn't care less because they're not playing. They're not playing. I wouldn't care if it was Obar, whether it was Leno. If you're not playing and you're not going to have anything to do with the result on that pitch, you're not going to have any contribution to the game. I don't care. For 90 minutes, I care about the people that are going to contribute and try and win us the game. Let's deal with that.
Okay, we can see some of the substitutes. Lacazette, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, they're making their way up. It's absolutely pouring with rain. There's Leroy Sané who's back fit.
I don't get why they have to sit apart. Ain't they together like the whole day?
When they go on the pitch, they're together.
I don't get that, blood.
Bullshit.
That one I don't look.
There's the teams in the tunnel.
But when you sit down, look, but you can't. Come on now, blood. Come on, exactly. Let man just sit on the bench, blood. This is stupidness now. Because look, if you're gonna, how can you tell these man? Yeah, you can get slide tackled. Man could grab you up, but blood clot, but you understand? You can't. You know, when we sit down, you have to sit over Nessa, you have to sit over Dede. You understand? One man's in the north bank, one man's in the clock end, one man's in the west stand, one man's in the east, one man's in the upper, one man's in the lower. Like, it's just shit. Come on now, bro, man. Seriously.
Yeah, that's a strange thing to be playing.
Come on now, man. Just let them sit on the bench, blood. Come on, Abba. Really.
You see all of these, they've got on the back of their shirts, Black Lives Matters. And on the front of their shirt, they're wearing the NHS logo as well. So it must be really weird walking out onto this pitch. I mean, I know a lot of people watching the game, they're going to have like that enhanced sound. You'll have the crowd sound. But it must be really weird for the players because you're walking out there and they're not hearing none of that.
Yeah.
It's just quiet. It's wow.
It is what it is. The new normal.
It's what it is, man. Let's just deal with it. Do you know what I mean? It's not like the atmosphere has been amazing for the players. Do you know what I mean?
At least we're not going to hear
at Emirates or whatever anyway. So they should be used to it.
Robbie, at least we're not going to hear the swear words and all those curses.
And the thing is, you know what? The players might actually enjoy not having so many on the back. And I know people watching the stream will go, oh, yeah, but it's you lot that are on their back. Well, listen, it actually ain't. If you lot go to some of the away games and some of the stuff that you see get shouted at the players when they make a mistake, yeah, you'll realise. So maybe it might actually do them good.
Miko says, why is everyone so negative? Arteta has mixed things up. This is what he wanted to do and not the same lineup every week.
Exactly.
Let's get behind the team and Arteta. Come on, you Gunners.
Exactly.
Big up to all you guys.
Thank you. This is exactly what me and Lee Judges were saying. When Wenger was manager, we used to go into a game and 2-3 days before that game, we knew what the formation would be. We know what starting 11 would be. We knew what minute he would make the substitutions. We knew everything. Now, we can't predict anything. And we used to sit there at the time and say, change things up. Why be predictable all the time? As soon as we're not predictable, everyone wants us to go back to being predictable. Make your mind up, man.
Hold on, though, but Liverpool being predictable then because they played the same thing all season.
Because they got a winning formula. They got a winning formula. We haven't.
And 2 years, we all follow the Arsenal. On to victory. All together.
De Bruyne looks a little trimmer.
I lied. I told man he dropped off. He cut out. But he cut out the Belgian.
Nah, I told you
Belgian buttons, blood. You know
that
he's got the Belgian blood. He's got the blood. That picture. He said, yo, send me that blood. You understand? Romelu was flying them at him, blood.
Nah.
He was catching them like that. I like
that. Wasn't even a picture of De Bruyne. That wasn't.
Remember Pac-Man? That was, of course. Remember Pac-Man? Man, we've been mad with the blood.
That wasn't.
Well, the talking's over now. The game's about to start. I think they're doing a message right now to the Black Lives Matter movement. Yes. Pep Guardiola talking there and all the players, and they got there. We stand together. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. It's absolutely pouring down with rain. All the players have gathered in the centre circle. They're also paying their respects, of course, to the NHS as well, who've been saving lots of lives during this whole coronavirus crisis.
I think it's a minute's silence for everyone that's lost their lives and been affected for coronavirus and whatnot. Including, look, Guardiola there, man. Despite we're going to be rivals for the next 90 minutes, he lost his mom during this as well.
That's
so
true. That's true.
Very true. Very true.
Boy, I hope that haircut brings Hector luck, man.
It's growing back. Ty standing up in the background. What are you saying?
It's the quietest I've ever seen him.
He's not happy, he's raining.
Jesus. 100.
Yes. You know the maddest thing is that we're watching the game indoors on the telly and Ty's still got his headphones on. What commentary are you listening to?
Mr. Rotten says, good evening, Robbie. I've been out for some time, but I'm glad to be back and I'm here to stay. Keep up the good work, all of you, and let's go win. Come on, you Gunners.
Yeah, it's been positive, man. It's been positive. First 60 seconds, Man City 1, Arsenal 0. It's like, been waiting 3 months for this, man. I know, it's been long, innit? It's not like pre-season.
I don't even know how you can talk about it.
You want to shut up over there.
I don't even know how you can talk.
You be quiet. To stop talking. Right, here we go.
This is it.
Come on, let's go.
We're going to find out within the next 90 minutes whether we want lockdown to continue or not. Do you know what I mean? In 90 minutes, I'm going to be like, Robbie, when's it going to end? When's it going to end? Please.
You notice how everyone's got, all the players now have gone down on one knee, which is great. All the players going down on one knee.
Here we go. Nketiah straight from the kickoff. Looks like he's going to have a shot. Can you imagine?
Might not be able. Here we go. It started.
Here we go. Come on.
So off we go.
Right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Well, that went well straight out of play. Right, it's just at the start of the game. They got a little. You see, they got behind the goal. They got a little bank of with like a screen where it's sort of loads of different fans.
Boy,
see that?
that's a slippery surface. That's a slippery surface, you know.
Look
Press,
the way
press,
they're
press.
pressing. You see the press already.
We careful they don't beat that press. So he gave it away there.
Yeah, you've got to
Walker
be
Mayweather
careful, man.
retrieved it back. we really got to get on top of them quick and not get them out of their rhythm. That's it.
Good.
See?
That's it. Foul, ref.
Play on, man. Play on.
Oh, yeah, I'm interested.
That's it. Keep playing on, man.
Saka's playing on the right.
Yes.
That's interesting.
That is interesting. So he's playing instead of Pepe then.
Uh-oh.
That's Murray there with his first touch. Big game for him, isn't it, Pablo Murray? Big game for Pablo Murray.
Oh, that's a
ball.
good ball.
Go on, right!
He pulled him though. He pulled him.
He's offside.
It's a fucking hell, man. Fuck. That was such AK, you've got to watch your line, man. So easy, so basic from the halfway as well.
Should be burying that though. Should be burying
that.
Should be burying that, man. Should be.
That might have gone to be
60 seconds in, yeah.
No.
60 seconds in, and there was literally no social distancing.
I said if it happens in the last minute, like happened in the first minute, blood.
Come on, use that now. Use that.
Confident start by Arsenal, but you've got to keep the ball. Can't give it away like that.
That's it. Don't give them time.
There you go over the top. Come on in, Ketchup. Get on there. Go on, Eddie.
Go on, Eddie.
Ref.
Move your big hand, Robbie, man.
Oh.
Look who's there. Oh, Guendouzi, where are you? Guendouzi, you have to come on, Saka now. Come on, Saka now. Come on, Saka now. Head down, Saka.
That's a good
Murray. That's it. Leno. That's it.
Wait.
I swear, the guy had blood clot.
Was he given a free kick or was it offside?
Yo, wait, Adam.
What's he giving? Is he giving a free kick? Is he giving a free kick there?
See, I don't like ball people, man, especially refs. Sorry, Lee, Robbie, and that. But
Yo, what's this bar then, man?
Yeah, that's a foul, man.
Free kick for what?
Why?
Yo, we have business if it's smiling or not.
I mean, he missed the ball, didn't he?
What a stupid challenge.
Stupid place to give a free kick away, man.
He missed the
Stupid
free
challenge.
kick, man.
That's
He missed the ball.
How's that a foul?
Are you joking?
That's why he got the ball first.
He's bloody kung fu'd him there, isn't he?
Nah, man. What are you not watching? Seriously. Blood. Nah, what's happened?
Stupid challenge, man. In that
Coming out my
God,
seat.
here we go.
Look, it's the Bruyne guy, blood. I bet he saw me dissing him. Watch him beat it top bins now, blood. This waste, man.
This is going in, the boy now.
Watch this waste, man. But look, hella man in your contact.
This is going in.
Look, this is
going in, and I'm going home.
I'm scared, blood. I'm scared.
This is going in.
Shit.
Did he save that?
He saved it. He tipped it over. It was straight at him.
See? That nearly come back up. Well, let me look.
Look, straight at him.
Good save. Good save. You had to get that over though, man.
That's good positioning though.
Almunia would have let that
Just
in.
look, straight at him. Just boom.
No, it's good. It's comfortable, man. That's decent. First,
Offside.
so 2 chances each.
Right, he's urgent.
Have we got an injury?
Who's
Is that
injured?
Xhaka?
Who? Xhaka. Nah. Under Emery, I would have said, But now I'm like, no. Xhaka needs to play like. He's been
I
on
can't
top.
believe that Nketiah a chance, man. I know he's offside, but all he has to do is hold that run. And plus such a high line. Told you, Xhaka.
And if you'd have put that in, that'd have been good for his confidence.
Do you know what, yeah?
I don't
This
look
is
good
scary,
in his
blood.
ankle.
I started career mode last night, yeah?
Oh,
and in
that's
my
not
first
good.
pre-season game, Xhaka got fucking injured for 8 weeks. And then in my second pre-season game,
You know
he
what?
got injured for 9 months.
That's
And
not.
now look, he's got look.
That's not good.
You understand?
Watch.
Was that at Omen?
Yeah.
Look, and it's coming together.
It's Guendouzi.
Yeah.
Pissed off about it as well. You can see Xhaka.
Mate, that's not because I'm telling you, you might criticize
I
him,
swear,
but he's
I said,
important.
No, at the moment, he's an important player in the team.
Hey,
Mikel's not happy about that. He's important in that role that we're
I'm
playing.
telling you, like I said,
Ceremonial
under
bring-
Emery, I would have said, yeah, ban Xhaka, but under Arteta, nah, blood. We need
It's
Xhaka,
Ceballos on the
blood.
bench.
Hey, did you cut his hair as well, blood?
Ceballos on the
No,
bench.
he's not. He's
Yeah.
off.
Similar.
He's off.
Fuck.
He's off.
You see what I'm
Fuck's
saying?
sake, man.
This Guendouzi guy, blood.
Is Ceballos on the bench or not?
Yeah,
Fuck's
Ceballos
sake.
on the bench.
And we haven't even got
No,
Torreira,
but we don't
man.
have no one to sit. He's the man that sits because Torreira's not on the bench.
No, that's
blood.
not good.
So
That's
who's
not
gonna
good.
sit? Joe's fucked.
He might,
He can't sit though.
you know, he might bring Maitland
His own player, isn't
Who's
he?
going to bring the bite?
Ceballos.
Ceballos. Who's going to bring the fight and the bite in that midfield?
Sebastian was in the dressing room. Wait, he wasn't upstairs.
He wasn't even on the bench.
Nah, I think he went
The
back.
thing is, I think you should be more worried that this is long term. That don't look good.
That's what I'm saying.
It's an ankle injury,
Emotion.
Ankle injury. So when it's an ankle injury, that's.
How unlucky is that, man? 2 minutes into the game.
2 minutes into the game, and it was our own player that injured
Oh
him.
my God, stretcher. Oh yeah.
It's ankle.
Like, he's been the best.
Probably
midfielder.
twisted his ankle. That's.
This is the thing. People can criticise him
This is
and
just
say
unlucky,
whatever,
man.
but watch it. Watch his right ankle. Look. Oh no, the ball hit it. Did you see
the
it
ball.
buckle?
Yeah, he buckled him.
Oh mate, that's a freak accident, man. Watch it. Look. Oh.
His foot's gone
he's-
into the
Yeah,
ground.
but I'm saying the ball
His
hit it.
foot.
The ball hit it.
Look.
He's twisted his ankle
He's
himself.
twisted. No, if you
He's
look
run
at
and
it,
twisted it.
Yeah, when he's running, his foot's gone in. It wasn't the ball.
The ball wouldn't have done that damage.
Yeah.
No, the ball hit it, which made his ankle go.
No, that's as well. Those conditions cause you to slip and things like that.
Mate, fuck's sake,
That could
man.
be ligament, you know. That could be long.
You know the only bonus. You know the only bonus.
That's that for a while.
Is
That's
that
looking like 6 months.
wait,
Well,
the only
maybe-
bonus is that
What do you mean?
Torreira
Ligament
is.
ain't no flipping.
No, but even if it's a twisted ankle, that's a couple of weeks.
Nah, but that's looking at ligament. Look how he went in like that.
Mm.
He's gone in at an angle. He isn't. It's not clean.
Yeah,
It's like,
look,
you want them clean.
he's
ones.
not even
That one
walking
clean,
off.
blood.
He's not even walking off.
Look, he can't. That's what I'm saying. He's fucked. Because you know normally they say try to put pressure on him. He didn't even try to get up.
Oh,
He
wait,
knew
the
straight away.
thing is, do you know what though, troops? The thing is that the bonus after today is that Torreira's near enough.
Yeah.
This guy just said party is coming.
Yeah. Maybe it's a decoy. You understand? Maybe it's a decoy.
But this might force the hand.
What if the transfer window gonna open while we're still
No,
playing?
man.
Like,
No, it ain't gonna open. They're just gonna move it, ain't they?
yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man.
That's terrible.
What a
Oh,
man.
Danny Ceballos on.
You know what? There's been more of action in the last 5 minutes of this game in the whole 90 of the first one.
Yeah,
Chance for each side, injury.
You got 2 attacking
Right.
teams.
Get on it. Good
Look
press.
at
Good press.
Look at Ceballos, blood.
Go on, you're in.
Oh, God.
And Katie again. Come on, son.
Oh, come on.
Gotta have more composure, man.
Robbie, when we attack here, put that laptop down.
I tell you that Martinelli would have been winning this game.
Shit.
Exactly.
Oh, lovely.
Martinelli would have put that
Mari's made a
away.
good start, you know.
Martinelly would have scored.
Mari's made a good start, blood. Nah, he's made a good start, blood. You understand? The first 8 minutes, I'm like, yeah, because for me, that foul that they
Man,
gave,
guys
that was a
can't
foul,
even
blood.
get in
You
the
got the ball
lead.
first. How you gonna give a foul, blood?
The guy can't even get in at Leeds.
And Ketia has to be more clinical, man. And Ketia has to be more ruthless in them positions.
Winners.
'Cause you might not get
Wait,
many
wait,
chances.
block that, block.
Again.
Block.
That's
Offside.
it.
You won't get many
See what I
chances.
tell you? You see how Sterling couldn't rise up his leg? The man that been yamming bare yam. Green banana, all them things that I told man. Sterling's been on the hard food, blood.
That
Look how he lifts his leg.
wasn't really a good
Look how he lifts
clearing.
his leg. Look, he's struggling to lift his leg, blood.
You know that wasn't a great.
You see when it comes, he's like,
That wasn't a good clearing header. You
That's
know. When you head it out like that, you got to try and get
We
distance.
could have someone that could finish. We could be 2-0 up there.
Yeah, see,
Like I
that's
should
it.
be playing.
Lacazette, man.
No, but everybody want to cuss Laka now. Everybody saying,
No,
what should we
not
play?
me, mate. I've been
But then Eddie's pressing's been good, but he's just
pressing ain't gonna win you that much.
Yeah.
Oh, so they can do that.
Yo, big up Sky with the Black Lives Matter.
So that's surprising as well, isn't it? Like he's not starting Martinelli then if he's gone in with Eddie.
Yeah, that one.
You know.
But you got to remember, even before lockdown, he was playing in Ketia.
Before the break, and Ketia jumped Martinelli because Martinelli got dropped before the break, and then Ketia was in the team, and he scored a couple. He scored at Bournemouth.
I don't think
Portsmouth,
City are
scored
ready.
against Everton.
I think this is a good opportunity for us. I don't think.
Like, I think we can win this now. The way it started, I think we can win this the way it started. Like.
We just got to be
I normally get a
cautious.
feel of the game within the first like 9-10 minutes, like. And I got this feeling that we can get a City in this game, like. I don't
There you
know.
go again. Will you? Oh, put your
stay
flag down.
inside.
Why are you basic? One ball and you can't watch the line. Piss me off, man. It's simple stuff. It's not like
No, but then, again, the lines are going to be out of touch as well.
it's not out of touch. It's the players out of touch, not getting the lines. It's simple stuff. You should never be offside when you're watching across the line.
I don't know why you're even trying to go around and catch that, brother.
Should never be offside when you're watching across the line like that.
Oh, you're blaming Saka?
I'm putting the laptop down for a bit
Yeah, you shouldn't. I told you about that. You're Saka.
because people keep giving me fake results on it. fake scores.
Yeah.
He's saying our goal and things like that. I'm like, yeah.
I looked at the line. I was looking.
You need moderators.
I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna let these guys moderate behind the scenes, and
You need moderators.
I'm gonna make these guys. Gwendouzi, what are you doing?
There's a couple
Yeah,
moderators.
see, look, someone's already said it's 5-0.
Go on, Tierney. Go on, Tierney.
They might be
Go on,
mad.
Tierney.
They're serious. They'll lock down the team.
Well done, nice. Ah,
Come on, Eddie, on your toes.
There's a couple 30 moderators, bro. They'll lock down the team, fam.
What is that? I'm telling that is, isn't it? What are we doing? The formation. Let me look at
Look
it.
at the press.
The press is mad.
It's a diamond.
Press
It's
is
a,
mad, isn't it? Blood, I'm telling you. I told Robbie that.
back at him. Back at him. Back at him.
I told him he knows about the City.
told you 4-2-3-1. 4-2-3-1.
Look at Nketiah.
So
Because look,
4-2-3-1.
Bellerin goes inside. And then
That's
look,
it. Win that. Win
Because
that.
look,
Well done. Look
True.
after the ball now. Look after
He's
it.
got Saka marking. Look, he's got Saka. Like,
4-2-3-1.
You see what he's doing with
4-2-3-1.
the front men? He's got the front men marking them, blood. So Bellerin and flipping Tini are going in when we defend. So it's narrow. You understand? And then they're holding the You see, Arteta guy, he knows about City.
Brennan, you guys clicking it up on there, yeah?
I'm actually pooing myself right now. No.
Oh, no, win that. Oh, come on.
That's
too
where
easy.
you've got to bring them down.
You see, look, he dropped the Belgian ball. Mustafi. Oh, well done, Bellerin.
That's where you've got to bring them down.
Look, break now, quick. Look inside. That's it. One touch. Nketiah. Inside.
Inside.
That's it.
And look after the ball,
Look
Gwendouzi.
over there. Switch it. Look over there. Look over there, blood.
See, I can't
Watch
keep
it, Bellerin.
watching our stream.
That's
Everyone's
it.
saying we're 1-0 up. We've just scored.
Nah, don't watch
I
it.
can't
Don't watch
watch
it.
it.
That's why I
Man.
stopped watching
Nothing.
Nah, don't watch it. They say that all the time. You'll know when it's a goal. Trust me. You'll know when it's a goal, blood.
We'll come back on that at half time. And those guys will be clicking up any significant.
Blood. That's it. Just slow it down a bit. You get me? They try to get that's it. Slow it down. But
Mate,
Doozy, you need to move about. Like you need to find space because look, you don't need to play out.
what's my heart rate?
Heart rate is taking a battering right now.
Yeah, turn on it.
That's
Make
good,
it
though.
now. One more. That's it. That's it. Go on, Saka now. Come inside now, Saka.
Skin himself.
Inside.
Good boy. Look at him.
Oh, another chance for Eddie. Come on!
You're finding it.
My Nigerian brother.
You're finding it.
My Nigerian brother. Bukayo.
Got to do better there, man.
It's a poor
Got to
finish.
do better there. You know, what I mean, not just if you're not going to control it.
This mat's pissing me off, blood. Shouldn't have played this close, blood. Seriously. Can I move it back, fam? I'm going to end up licking it down, bro.
Oh, is that all right,
I
Robbie?
swear down.
My heart rate
Because I'm
is
like-
currently 148.
What? Because I know
Is that
That's
okay?
high, isn't it?
Is that okay?
I don't know.
We're free.
That sounds high to me. I don't know.
It jumped up when that chance happened.
You got to lift at the same time.
What am I now? Hold on.
So
It's
lift-
measuring. It's measuring. Wait there.
No, lift the blood clot back. Yeah, lift your leg. Yeah, that's yeah. So bring it forward more.
The three
Yeah.
chances we've had have all fell to Eddie.
I think they're
It's
not
down to
good at- they're not
97
good
now.
at the back seat. If we can get
That's better, blood.
some
yeah.
decent.
Yeah, right. I'm good now.
It's almost like a sort of ball over the top.
Find me, blood.
It's giving them trouble, isn't it?
I give out fine like
Give him
Boris.
the
though.
Huh? No, I said there's been a couple of balls
Nah,
over
let
the
him
top.
come.
They've,
Let him
you
come.
know, not a bad thing to try in this with these wet conditions as well.
Heads. Good boy.
Winners.
Oh, foul, ref, foul.
Referee.
Why are you
Yellow
protesting, Prince Harry? Fool.
Where's your yellow card?
He's only just come on.
It's cussing him, man.
Go clean your room, blood. Idiot.
Is that the sort of Eddie you want to
What's
play?
that?
That's not really a foul, you know. To be fair,
What sort of
that wasn't a foul.
Well, you call it
Saka, go up. That's it. You know what? Saka's good in the air, you know.
Yes.
He's good in the air.
You know.
Yes, he is.
Well, he can't get his voice.
KK. Yeah. I know, you know. Quick. Look, this is what I'm saying.
Good
Don't
boy.
fuck about with it, blood.
Good boy.
Mustafi, go home. That's what I want to
Fine.
see, blood. Don't
Fine.
try this fancy bullshit. We want. Yes.
Okay,
Tierney, come. Tierney, come.
So that I'm just thinking midfield now.
That's
No
what I'm
Jack
saying. Why is Tobias so forward?
Gwendouzi's sitting.
No, but why is he so
Gwendouzi's
forward? When we're here, we need him close.
This worries me. There.
Because look-
That's good. That's good.
Position-wise.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Right, go.
Absolutely
Go.
superb.
Go.
Brilliant.
Go, Terry Steve.
Go!
Come
That's
on.
it.
Over with that cross! One time!
No.
That's really good play. Really, really good play.
What about for the hair though, fam? Let me bust. I need to bust him on a barber, you know, real talk, blood. Cause the barber's not showing you.
Right, look at Walker. Look at the back of his hair. That ball patch.
The ball patch is back again.
Wow.
He's quick now, that Walker. isn't he?
Walker. He's
Look how he
always
recovered.
been fast.
Yeah, it looks like his hairline's fast as well.
Little Tottenham scumbag.
My
He's always been
word.
quick, blood.
Look how he
That was a really good play from back to
Come
front.
on, come on,
I really
Bukayo.
like that.
Come on, Bukayo. Whip that blood clot, man. Look, with us.
Beat the first man. Fucking hell.
Look, now we had it. All right.
Nah, that's poor.
I thought he was shooting. That's what are you doing? I said, what are you doing, blood?
winds me up,
all right,
man.
cool,
I'm like,
Telling you.
confidence.
I lied. I said, nah.
Winds me up about us, man. Beating the first man on corners.
Now we don't do it. I can't remember last time.
Winds me up, man.
Now,
It's
you
like
know
our,
what? Since we had Pepe's been with
yeah, I know. It's like our players are on, like, you know, kids on a big pitch, and they ain't got enough strength to get the ball over.
Pepe's the only one that can whip in the corner, and he whips it. Because we score from a couple corners, blood. And free kicks. Xhaka's all right as well, I can't lie, but they don't let Xhaka take free corners.
Pissed, man. 3 chances. They've all fell to Eddie, and he's just.
What's going on with
not
Xhaka?
been-
Any news yet? Any news on Xhaka yet?
It's not been clinical enough, man.
Nothing's come through yet.
He's not good enough.
He's a young guy.
I don't know why they don't.
Nah, but what? No news on
But he's
Xhaka?
making the runs though.
Nothing's come through yet.
He's making the actual runs.
Yeah, he's making the runs. That's
He's
good.
pressing his
But
runs.
it's no
Finish.
good making the runs if you don't finish.
I don't think none of them were clear-cut chances.
Yeah.
That first one.
Remember,
was.
yeah, he's off. The first one's offside.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
offside,
still,
sorry.
he didn't know that.
Yeah, he should really, but he was
He
offside.
didn't know that.
So we'll,
it was
we
a
leave
really
that one
poor
off.
finish. You got to remember, he didn't know it was offside, so there's no benefit of the doubt. It was a dreadful finish.
Because look at Abba United away. He put it away, blood. And then VAR come and said, yeah, it was on. You understand?
That's
If
it.
he had just said like, oh, fuck it, I'm off. I've seen the flag.
Yeah, that's true.
You understand?
You know what I mean? So
You know what I mean? He should have. I love Nketiah, but you need to finish it in there, bro.
need to worry about the decision after you finished
Yeah,
it.
because that's when I played, blood. You got Claudio. No, who's in goal? Edison.
Edison.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Well, for President did it.
Bravo
That's why
was
he
a
tried
few
to
years
lob
ago.
it. But that's why he tried to lob it, because if it was Bravo, you could just rush it at him, blood.
Troops, Van Persie did it in Barcelona. What happened to the red card?
Yeah.
Look,
50-50 possession. You wouldn't have thought that against City.
it's an even
That
game
we'd
at
have-
the minute, man. Yes,
Well, that's
Sabaya.
Ceballos.
That's our ball.
Ah, boom!
Fucking look at his ball. Look at his ball patch, blood. I can't even get it out, blood.
Yeah, man went on like he got a stutter. Ball out, ball out, ball, ball,
I
ball.
thought I coming the away end, blood. Oh my days, man. You don't know me. I'm back to it.
Stop raining.
Nah, that's the.
Is it raining in London?
Oh,
No.
watch that ball. Watch that ball. Get close to him. Come on.
Stand.
On his right.
Hold on.
That's it. Don't let him come in. Don't.
I reckon that rain helps us more than them.
You sure? I Ty, you sure about that?
Yeah.
Matt, I said, of course. Hey, you forgot Watford. You understand?
No, but their game.
I wish I
will
could
be more-
forget Watford anyway.
Our game today is more about running.
Yes.
more about passing.
Better.
Look at the shape. Shape's on point, you know.
Told you.
Got to keep that discipline the whole game.
Well
Well done, Kieran
4-3-2-1.
Tierney. Well done, Kieran Tierney. That's it, boy.
4-3-2-1.
Well done.
Very, very good formation. Very.
Fire squad.
I like the way he glides through.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Lucky. Good idea.
Yeah. So it's
The
very.
intensity is quite good for a first game, isn't it? For a first
I mean, they've
game.
been training. They were training before other people
Yeah.
came back.
So 20 minutes in, I think we would have took this so far. 20 minutes in.
In the game now. Take it. Take a draw.
No, I don't want to draw. I want to win, man. I think if we would have said beforehand, 20 minutes in, we'll have equal possession, have a few chances. We'll look quite confident.
What are you saying, Claude?
We
You're
would have
quiet,
took
No,
man.
I'm quiet because I think I know we've had the. I mean, have we
Good-
missed a
good
big
point.
chance here with those chances though? You've got to take them when they're. No, I'm not, Steve.
Oh, no, come on.
I want to joke.
This is the danger, man. This is a send him out. Oh, come on.
What's
He's injured. You saw it. He pulled up.
Mary's injured.
His hamstring's
Two
gone.
injuries in the opening 20 minutes.
The man pulled up, man.
His hamstring's gone.
I saw that.
It's
It's
hamstring's gone.
lucky we allow 5 subs now, isn't
Let
it?
me see it pull.
You
Watch
see
him
him
pull up.
stop running.
Watch him pull up here. Look, as he goes to sprint.
There.
Now, look. See it there?
Hamstring.
Hamstring's gone.
He's
Look, he's gone.
He's
Fucking
gone.
hell. What
Fucking
the
hell.
fuck
He
is
can't continue like that.
It's
Fuck's
training
sake.
too hard.
No, that's not. No, it ain't no hamstring. Look, it's his calf.
No, he's alright. What's going on?
That's what he looked like. He felt his
No, he's
hamstring.
going. He's
Hey,
going.
do you know what it might have been?
Socrates is injured.
You know what it might be?
So who's on the
That
bench?
shackle from Sterling.
No, I reckon he might have been so embarrassed by getting roasted, he pretended to pull something.
No, look,
I
he's,
think he's all right.
he's in
Nah,
trouble,
it's his
man.
calf. Look, it's down.
Down again.
It's
He's
his
in
calf.
trouble. He's off. He's off.
That's a hamstring.
Oh,
It's his
dear.
calf. He's holding his calf,
What is
man.
going on?
Fuck's sake!
Only us and 3 months off, and then all our players are injured. We thought we got them back.
I was telling someone today, I said it's difficult for those that were playing before the holiday. Oh, sorry. Before the
Call us
And this could be disastrous for him. Remember, he's on the, he's there on loan.
Every other player that was playing,
You know.
the players that are benefiting more, the ones that came back.
They
from
should
injury.
rename us Holby City.
So fucking annoying, man.
And he started well.
injuries. 2 injuries.
Yeah, Louise is coming on.
Oh, here
2
we go.
injuries in the
Here we go.
first
And he's on the bench though.
20 minutes.
He's off.
This is Arsenal to a T, innit?
That's
This is-
unlucky, that's unlucky.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
This
he's
is
coming.
just.
David Luiz is coming on.
But you know what? This just this just strengthens the argument. What they're saying that
Right.
these games are too intense to be just coming straight back like
Yeah.
the way it is, man. After 3 months out.
That first one was unlucky.
Listen, you ain't even on the stream. Be quiet over there, man. Do you know what I mean? Go and fiddle with the keyboard or something.
It's an ankle again, though, isn't it?
No, it's his calf.
I think that was from when that tackle from Sterling.
Mate, come on, man. 2 injuries. You're lucky we got 5 subs now, innit?
And actually, like none of them look like they're muscle injuries. They're both like sort of impact, you know, because the first one.
Mary's looked like his
Yeah, but
looks-
the first injury with Xhaka, he's twisted he's gone over on his ankle. That's an accident, isn't it? That's not. That's no, you know. I don't know, man.
Well, that's the name.
Saka looks serious on his business, man.
Oh,
Where's this? I think he can walk off. But I think it's not that.
It's always us.
There's no stretcher. I know that. Yeah, hopefully it's not too serious.
Hopefully.
well, it's 0-0. 22 minutes gone. We've been up there before. We were like 3-0 down by now. But how many more players?
Listen, when we played Man City in December at the Emirates, I think it was 3-0 already.
We might
Summit.
regret them chances, missing them chances, you know.
So Mary's off. David Luiz on. 2 injuries. We've only 3 subs. We're back to the normal 3 subs. It's definitely his ankle. Look, see him. That's bad for him because he's there on loan. You know.
He wants to. I've missed your diagonal balls, man. I love his diagonal balls, man. Damn! He wasn't off. Oh God!
Dickhead.
Oh, bloody hell.
Only us can have 2 injuries in the opening 20 fucking minutes. Right in the spine of the team as well.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes,
It's fine. Well, we all thought Louise might start anyway. Sorry.
But at least
Troops' boy, you know.
Mustafi is playing really well. I'm happy with that.
Pissed me
happy
off,
with my man,
man.
Mustafi.
Mustafi's he's been alright so far.
Has he
Team's
got
playing
it?
alright so far.
Yeah, he has been playing alright.
Got to get Aubameyang in the game though, man.
Yeah, he's not in the game at all.
Yeah,
But he's that type of player, isn't it? You can be not in the game and then
Yeah.
give him that chance.
And then he'll just come to life when you need him to. Come on.
You're working hard though. Come on him. Don't let these lot in the game now, man. You've got to keep your heads up. You know what I mean? Don't let those injuries rattle them. Right, maybe. Slide him. Yes.
Well done, Hector. Well done.
Well done, Bellerin.
Man,
Told you it's a short hair.
That's nice. That's nice.
Let's go.
Good.
Let's go.
Ah, mate, that look like what is this stream, man? Fucking shit.
There you go. You go.
What's he done with his hair?
About my blood clot, what you doing?
They're looking a bit shaky, see.
You know, I just don't think they. As I told
did
you
it, yeah,
before,
innit?
Take a touch, bro.
Took a touch there,
And
innit?
then Ross it there.
Yeah.
Because he had time. Angle it a bit more.
Although he's got the capability
Yeah,
of
I know,
banging it
but
off.
you understand? In the wet more than, you understand?
In the rain.
Now, the real.
In the rain, Ty.
We've created better chances.
yeah. Well, I don't
Come
see
on.
him creating anything.
Stay with him. Stay with him. That's it, Saka. He started well, Saka.
Yeah, of course, he has to. He doesn't have a choice.
He won't play for you, though.
No. We are working on it.
You know what? It's good to have football back, man. Even behind closed doors, it's good just to see football played.
He's already played for England under 20.
I wish I was there. We always,
So many other people have done
innit,
that.
we all wish we were there, man. But it's just
He won't play.
I feel like shit.
Bro, we're working on it. We got it. That's how we spoke at length.
I can't Saka play for Nigeria.
He won't play.
You never know. Well, we picked them.
Yeah, but come
Hey, you play for Nigeria, I'm telling you.
Saka. Nah.
on.
He'll be targeting the Euros next year for England.
My brother. He'll be looking at Tammy Abraham and the rest of them that
My heart rate's at a steady
No, but he's
95.
better
That's
than
all
them,
right.
Tammy Abrams paid for him.
Oh,
No.
Oh,
Well done. Well done, Ceballos. That's it, Arsenal. That's it, Arsenal.
Spread the ball.
Don't
Hey, fuck about there.
this is going to be the problem, though, isn't it? Getting out to attack. I'm over there.
Yeah, but the patience, you know what I mean? You've got to rush it. It's the only thing about Guendouzi, he holds onto the ball a bit too
There
much.
you go, that's how you get out of it.
Yeah, but sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, not that ball was dreadful.
All that hard work, do it one.
Yeah, straight back
That's
to
going to be the problem.
That's what I'm saying, patience. And he didn't need to do that. Hold on to the ball, be patient. Just don't give the ball away.
Your boy, you know.
That's what you need the maestro in there.
Your boy, you know.
I'm the 10.
That's Ozil. Come on him. Win that. That's it. Crowd him out.
Go on.
Well done. Foul, ref.
Foul!
Ref!
Come on, you bald prick! Foul!
Is there anything?
Hey.
I know. I know. You might get wrapped and clawed. There's four of them in there. You better mind.
Do you know what I mean?
Look at that fucking handler.
You better mind.
Sort him out, you know what I mean?
That's it for the bullies.
You get wrapped, blood.
Fucking.
Quick from
It's like a Star Trek reunion.
What is the ref? What is the ref?
Fucking
Like?
hell.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
What kind of fucker is that?
What's that?
Why
Yeah, he's
they
from
got a
Manchester.
Manchester referee? And the
He's
game's in
Yeah,
Manchester.
that's true. I thought they
Because they want to get people close to the area so they're not travelling miles, isn't it?
Nah, fuck that. What's this idiot doing?
He might be a Man United fan.
Travel, blood.
It might be a Man United fan
Nah,
though.
fuck it.
I think it's
The
supposed
way
to
he's
be
dealing with it, he's a fucking
Italian.
City fan. Put him on furlough. You understand?
Even if
Furlough
he-
his
even if-
club, blood.
Even if he's a Man United fan, then it still would be biased.
Because it'd be like that to us. It's got to be even.
So-
Shout out Marnie De Bruyne.
Innit? Look,
Maybe he supports Rochdale or something.
all these some flipping Belgian buns at half time, blood. Slow your
That
clock
out of
down.
shape thing you lot spoke about, he looks in shape to me.
Go, go.
Oh,
Oh, wait, go ahead.
That's
Come
our
on,
fault.
man.
That's I can't lie. That's it. When go, travel with it. Travel.
What do you mean, play?
That's it, travel. That's
What
it.
do you mean?
That's it.
Two.
Now we're
Two.
it. Now we're it.
You got two.
Now we're it. That's it. Now we're it.
One time.
Will. Give up the cardboard. Come in now. Oh no. Pressure. Hey. Nah, is it?
Dreadful. We had 2-on-1. We had a 2-on-1 situation. That was
That was the
dreadful.
wrong ball, though. He should have played it out to 10.
Two Karen, yeah.
He ain't got the quality of the final.
Nah, I liked it up until Saka was slow. Saka should have cut in. He went to the line. He should have cut across his man, blood.
Doing well though.
If he cut across his man, Abba was coming in back.
Guendouzi a bit high up there, isn't
Blood, they're taking turns with it.
I'm allowed to stand in my technical area, right? Because I'm my technical area, please.
Yeah.
he? What are you guys saying the formation is then?
I don't know right now.
Told you. 4-2-3-1.
It's just
Look,
looking like press FC.
4-2-3-1.
Looking like press FC, blood.
3, 2, 1. Oh, Dusty Big.
Yeah, you know, you're on the street side.
Of course.
Ty Gaffer having a moment.
That's out.
Too much. Yeah.
Gone.
Too much curry got my youth.
And I remember Dusty.
We're telling you
No, he's eating Jack
I
Rice.
remember
Jack Rice.
Dusty did.
Jack Rice. Behave yourself, yeah? You're not jerk rice. You're not fucking jerk rice.
This one is.
Rice and peas. Yeah?
Jack Rice.
We're not eating no jerk rice. There's no such thing as jerk rice.
Still alive.
But Uncle Ben, but Jamie Oliver, fucking idiot. Jamie Oliver, blood clot Ben, but jerk rice. I'll fucking jerk him, blood.
Go on.
No homo. Go. Yeah? Let me get that in the school, yeah? Before they try to come from my club, blood, yeah? Hey, that's that. Hey, brother, they wanna try to do me that, you know? They wanna try to do me that, you know? Like, you're mad, man.
Eddie, it was sloppy.
The poor
Yeah, that's
ball.
that. They ain't getting me, blood.
Very poor
blood. Now
ball.
they get Robbie. Nah, they ain't getting me, blood.
Very, very poor ball. Into Over's feet.
Yeah, they got Robbie on ropes.
Deal with that. Oh.
Oh, what's happening there?
The static. Come on, move.
Come on, everyone get
Well done, Tobias. Well
That's
done.
it. Well done. That's it. That's good. Can't feel the effort so far.
Simple ball. Look, there it is.
Play it.
Look, it's right, that's it.
The thing is,
Tell him move.
defensively we're doing
Where's
really well,
Timmy? Why
but
is
it's
he so
going, when we get up the other end,
Oh, Tini, why is I have some? No,
We actually lack someone to hold the ball up and create and give us a bit of creativity.
Way too forward.
Lacazette.
I mean, so far defensively.
Do you mean Ozil could hold the? Ozil could give creativity, not really hold the ball.
It doesn't have the energy though. Look at the energy these guys have played with, isn't it?
Oh, this Louis boy.
That's a decent ball. That's a decent ball.
What do you mean get up?
What I tell you about ball people?
Get up.
Fucking
What do you
idiot.
mean get up?
Fucking idiot. Ball-headed prick.
When he's getting pulled. What are you doing?
When you've got a referee from Manchester,
Do you know what I mean? You're taking the fucking piss, you fucking
What are you
slaphead.
doing?
yeah, but
Fucking
he don't like us, does he, Taylor?
How can he even get up when he's getting pulled? What do you mean get up?
It's taking a fucking piss, man. It's a clear fucking foul. I can see it from fucking here. The stream's a minute behind and we can still see it.
No, that's
Robbins.
he would have been through.
Bro, I'll show you about why is that Manchester referee in this game?
How's he going? Play on. Fucking idiot.
He's telling him to get up.
Why is there a Manchester referee in this game?
How's that?
Spock
The man's pulling the man back. Look at that.
Look!
Oh, come on, ref.
Around him.
What's up with this referee? What's up?
Oh, fuck you, man. Seriously.
It's
Slaphead.
the one on Sterling, though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Piss me right off. Fucking slaphead.
Yeah,
Blatant fucking free kick.
Fucking handball refs.
Come on. Ah.
Eddie, again, it's poor.
Blood. Ball lives matters, blood. Yeah, that's like you got
All lives matter.
you got
All lives
people
matter.
standing up, ball
For
people,
real.
blood. What the fuck's going on, blood? Fucking hell. Hey,
Oh, no.
Well done.
Save Leno.
Again, wait, where did that start from?
Look how they're getting these shots off though.
Where did that start from? Eddie giving the ball away. Eddie gave the ball away.
Don't let it come inside, Bellerin. He's got
That's a great save. Great save because he pushed it away as well.
You know that Sterling's left foot is.
That's a great save, you know. There's a player in front of him as well.
So why are you making bodies? Why are you making
My
play?
man done him there, man.
Roast him up, blood. Don't be scared of him, Bellerin.
My man done it.
Roast him up, blood.
Great save.
We need to win this group one.
Great save. Come on, also keep your shape, man.
Come out.
Look.
Who's got De Bruyne there in there?
Go to him.
All right, he's yours.
You need two. You need two on Morris. You need two.
Good boy, like that. Good boy.
That's it. Come out now. That's it to the line. That's it. Don't worry about that push. Don't worry about that. Yeah, fuck that. Don't worry about that. Come, make him one.
Close him.
That's it. Come to the blood clot line. We gotta deal with.
Oh no,
See,
man.
look, why are you so high? Why are you dropping? Why are you dropping? Why are you
Good
Leno?
save.
Fucking Leno. Why are you dropping? Why you hold the line, sir? Push. Tell him, Leno. Fucking push, the idiot. What the fuck, man? Push, my you. What is my fucking dropping back? Push to the pussy clock corner.
That's true. It's standing
The
up.
fuck? What are you standing up for? Don't piss me off now, Arsenal blood.
Oh dear.
Watch that
Come on,
go.
attack him.
Don't
On
let-
him, Timmy. I
don't-
know you got this little idiot. You understand? Don't let him push you. Put him on his right. Don't put him on his left. I'd rather him on his right, blood. That's it. You see what I'm saying? Push these pussies out the car. Push them up, blood. The fuck you not dealing with?
City is starting to take control.
We're letting them have the ball now. We're letting them control and dictate things.
Push them up. Don't sit, blood. Don't let them get the space and start dictating the pace. And then they fucking open us up. Don't fucking do this. Come on.
Made 2 good saves then a minute.
Yeah, it was.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Was.
Fucking these man on. Come on.
See, that's the thing. When they've had the
Done
chance,
so well.
they got the shots off.
Come on, Arsenal. Keep it going.
You know?
I know you're tired, man, then, but yo.
I want more we need creativity, man. There's no creativity.
Come on.
There's no creativity in
Don't
there.
let the gaps open.
Got some
I'm
in
not
there.
put your foot in there.
Well done.
Come on again now, survivors. That's it. On your feet.
There's no creativity in there,
Come on.
boys. I'm telling you, it's
Help him
coming
out.
back too quick.
Help him out.
Don't let him shoot, don't let him shoot.
It's coming back fast.
Well done, Eddie. Well done, Eddie.
Now play.
Well done, Eddie.
What?
Right, there you go. No, Abba was offside. He was offside.
Should have played it earlier. Play it earlier. You were fucking well on.
He was
Now
offside.
you fucking well on. You fucking play him earlier.
No
off.
intelligence.
You fucking play him earlier.
Not good enough.
Not
He was
intelligent.
offside.
You fucking play him earlier. He's fucking in. None of
Look at the last 5 minutes.
Pricks are catching him. 2% to 38. Look at the fucking last 5 minutes. But I told you, see what I'm saying, though? Come and just sit in. Letting them come to us. Fucking push these pricks out of the box, blood.
So we listen. If they, we know they're going to come onto us at some stage in the game. They just got to keep their discipline. Keep the
Come
discipline.
higher. Come higher. Why are you dropping so deep?
No,
Come
but
higher.
it's just keep your shape, keep your discipline.
That's it.
Just
Because look, if
stay
you win
compact.
It, if you win it up
Stay
higher,
compact.
you've got a quicker, you've got a better chance to break.
Okay,
You
stay
win it,
compact.
you win it here. You got.
That's it. Win that.
Bellerin! Now Bellerin!
Oh my god.
What are we doing? Fucking live for the call.
Well done,
Fucking Bellerin just hanging a leg there like,
Leonard's going to be man of the match here at the moment. Fucking off. Another one.
Tolman, I want easy.
Leno's keeping us in
Well, if
this.
you're pulling out tackles, you're going to get he's going to get on that goal. Because just going
They're
past
stepping it up a bit now, City, aren't they?
Yeah, they've upped it.
Yeah, they've upped it.
Look, there's that.
Leno's keeping us in the game at the moment.
and we're not controlling anything in that middle. I'm telling you, no
Yeah.
creativity.
We
We
hadn't
need
had
to
a shot.
change things.
Despite the decent start, we don't really had a shot on target, have we?
Nah.
Win that.
Well done. And the other thing is, once you set up in defensive mode like this, it's very difficult to transition.
That's what I'm saying. Why are you so deep? If you play that line a bit higher, when you win the ball, it's quicker to break, like everyone's closer together. If you win it in the back, it's all. By the time you get to the midfield, you fucking lost it. You're playing stupid balls. You need quick attack at their back. You need to get at these man.
There's no way we can play 90 minutes.
We can't play like this. Are you fucking mad? We'll lose.
Yeah, but remember that time when we beat them 2-0? There was a lot of that.
Like,
a lot of them.
I was comfortable in my yard watching.
It was,
that
it
game.
was,
I
it was,
cozy,
it was a lot of us just really holding on.
I was cozy.
Yeah, but we had a bit
But the
more
shape's
quality
going.
forward then, didn't we?
Shapes going.
Lost their shape.
All we
Shapes
got now
going.
is Abba.
Yeah.
Then we had Alexis.
Go on,
we had
have
this
him.
one. We had that one.
Got to keep our shape, man. There's going to be periods when they're going to have the ball. They're a quality team. We've got to keep our shape. Keep our discipline.
Don't drop so far, man.
Too much.
Oh,
I'm saying, why are you
fucking
dropping
hell.
so far, blood?
that's another. You should have scored that. You should have scored. You should have scored. We're hanging on, man.
He had a rotty last night.
You can't give the Brian that space.
Yeah, man.
Edge of the box. Look at the time he's got there.
No, there's two man there, man. Where are they? That's what I've just said about shape.
Leno done well there. Stood up tall.
The thing is, if you go a goal down playing like
We should be a goal down. He should have scored that.
game's done because
You know what I mean? Maybe it's going to be our night, man, because he should have scored that. Got to keep our shape. That was too easy.
You see,
can't get out. No, can we?
Can't get out now. Somewhere we just need to get a bit of position now for a bit. What's that?
He's lucky to keep that on.
This is what I mean when we were
That's a
on
foul. That's
top.
a foul. That's a foul.
Yeah,
Yellow card now. Give him yellow card now. No, another one.
That's what I mean, Robbie. When we was on top, we should have put those chances
yo, this
away.
guy
when
can
we
suck
was
his
on
gal,
top.
I don't even care about it. Yeah.
So if we put the chance when you're on top, you've got to put your chances away.
Yeah. We ain't had no clear chances though.
No, first
We ain't had a shot on goal. We've had a lot
First
of. We started off well, but we've not actually had a shot on goal, have we?
We
Have
had
we?
that Nketiah a chance. We had that.
What in Nketiah chance? It was offside. We hadn't had a
No, the one
chance.
where he missed.
Yeah, that was a half chance though, innit? We hadn't had a clear cut
That was
chance.
a clear chance, man. You were.
No, it wasn't a
Yes,
clear.
it was a clear chance.
It
That's
wasn't.
clear.
You had a man
That's
next to
clear.
it.
It don't matter. It's a clear chance.
No, I don't class that as a clear-cut chance.
Oh,
There was another chance, wasn't it, when... Hold on, wait.
I mean,
Okay,
at the
it's-
Emirates, we were 3-0.
there's one chance when he was
We were in the game.
Yeah.
That's the same chance.
Which, in the game, which one?
But then again, I don't
3-0.
No, we're in this game.
Oh, we're in the game, yeah. Emirates, we were
Last
done.
times we have been in.
We already lost the game at the Emirates.
Yeah.
Oof, Mustafi, that. That's Mustafi.
Now go!
Flag again. Watch the fucking line. Told you, man, it pisses me off.
I said I want, you see? I said I want Saka. Keeper.
Good save. Leno's kept us in.
You have to say that's good football.
Great save, because he had a man right there blocking him.
You can't get
This is another good save as well.
Great save again.
Well done, space on the edge of the box.
No, you can't. He's done really well. Look at that. Brilliant save. Well done, Black.
City just haven't got their sharpness yet, have they? You notice that, Lee?
Yeah.
Their sharpness is not there yet, is it?
That's right.
Come on, Arsenal. Come on now. Get back on it. Get back on it. Come on. Making these men control the game now. So 7 attempts to 2.
None on target.
None on target. I told you. What did I say? We hadn't had a shot on target.
Right, now we've got to win it. That's a foul.
Hey, well done, slaphead.
That's a yellow card, isn't it?
Because it's teeny and you think teeny won't go down like
It's
this.
against
From Scotland.
It's,
Oh, he's gone now.
It's not yellow.
we need that little break. We need this
Back
little break in play. I think we need to get into half time and then regroup.
And it's going to be like
Get a goal for half time.
Regroup.
because of the injuries.
Get a goal. We don't really have a free kick expert. do we?
Slapping teeny.
Get a Aubameyang in the game.
Don't back up the tackle, lad. Nobody's trying to talk to me. Don't back up the tackle, lad.
Ober's been non-existent in this game, hasn't he? He's not getting no service, nothing.
System, lad. Forget about that plant, please.
The amount of times Ober's made a run and he ain't been released,
Actually, about the
man.
real plant, fam. You understand?
Ah, shit.
That's a great ball.
Oh, Musti.
Oh, that was a great
ball. I
ball.
don't know what Robbie's on.
Yeah, it's a great ball.
See?
Looked like he was.
Wrong man at the end of it, though, wasn't it?
This is a
If he'd have committed a bit quicker than that, he would have got a toe on that. Look, he got the run on Mendy. He's got the run on him, got the wrong side of him as well.
Come on, give us that. Give us that, yeah. Come on, work him.
Well done.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, hey!
What are you watching?
What's up with this ref?
I just ref, yeah.
Ah, seriously, man.
It's a dickhead.
There ain't even no crowd there to influence him when he's using it.
Exactly.
Yo, did any of you, man, speak with his wife, blood?
Look, you weren't going to give that
No,
either.
seriously, blood.
You weren't even going to give that.
What is man done to
No, take your time.
You know the only reason he gives that is because Gwen Dixie does what he always does, the fall on the ball and hold.
I can't believe that. It's a blatant push.
He always does that, you know.
A blatant push.
That time it worked.
Pass. Oh.
That's a dangerous pass.
I would like to know though what product Guendouzi and Louise use when it's wet, because Guendouzi's looks more fuller, whereas Louise's looks really flat when it rains. He loses the curl. Hey, listen, don't worry about that, man. I just want to see, innit? I just want to know what product he uses.
I thought about that 20 years ago.
Well, you had hair like that, long?
Oh, yeah.
No, Guendouzi.
Come on, man. Talking about products, concentration, bro.
We ain't got a Aubameyang in the game.
That's all right.
No,
Aubameyang should be playing down the middle.
Yeah, Bamiyang ain't been into the game.
Get Martinelli on and gets
Yeah.
down the middle.
Thing is now,
Nothing out.
you know they have a thing now, 3 subs.
Martinelli
Would that
We've
only,
still got number 3 done.
yeah, would that work against us? The fact that we,
I won't.
We've only had one, haven't we?
yeah, true.
So,
He won't.
Yeah, that's true. Good tackle.
Oh my days, blood. This fucking referee. This fucking still not going to say the Bellerin. He's still not going to do the same fucking thing. Suck your gal ref, blood. Nah, fuck this ref. You fucking prick.
It's a foul.
You didn't get no pum pum last night, you know.
But it's a foul.
Fucking is
What about Lenny then? What about Lenny?
fucking
No,
is.
but that's a
Why
foul.
would we do
You
that?
can't keep saying what about what this and what that. It's a foul.
Oh, come on!
Wake up. That's our ball.
Walker, look.
That's a retake. That's a retake. You fuck. Blood. Listen. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle half time, please. Blow the whistle half time, please.
What has he done?
What is he dealing with? Seriously. The ref is a dickhead.
No,
What on?
what?
Let him have it again.
Look, retake here. You wallad.
What are you talking about? What?
Why is there a referee from Manchester refereeing at
It's a
Manchester
good
City?
point. No, it's a good
Why?
point. It's a good point.
Why? I want to know.
It's
Why?
a good point.
Why?
Because you're not.
I don't see London refereeing us, you know.
No.
Not even Hertfordshire. I see fucking.
Away.
Man from
Away!
Woking and shit. You don't know where the fuck Woking is.
Woking, that's Buckingham.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Win that! Oh, come on.
That's Chelsea territory.
Is it?
Come on him.
Whose territory?
I ain't going there, boy.
On him.
Chelsea.
Oh, is it?
Man United's territory.
Awesome.
Yeah, man.
What are you doing, bros?
Oh!
Your
What is
boy
this,
David
David Luiz?
Your boy David Luiz.
David Luiz, what
Your
is
boy
this,
David
man?
Luiz.
All that good,
Well, that's what I'm about,
work,
Luis.
all that work to keep all this
See?
and then fucking concede a
Fucking
goal.
Luiz.
That is why.
Your boy Luiz, yeah?
That is why
Your boy.
he's got to go.
Yeah, David Luiz is vital. David Luiz is important. David, blood. I told him I don't want Luiz in the team, blood. When we signed him, I said straight away, I don't want Luiz, blood. This is why. Look,
Simple.
look at this. What are you doing? Why are you doing your fucking knee? Why are you doing your knee? Why are you doing your knee, bro? Look, you go with your knee.
Don't-
With your
don't-
knees.
no, no, no,
What the
no,
fuck are you doing?
no,
Clear,
no,
put your
no,
foot through the ball.
Keystone.
Look at Bellerin. Everyone knows you're a clown.
He don't give a
That's why he
shit.
didn't start today, you
He
dickhead.
don't give a shit. He's going at the end of the
Just
season.
fuck off from the club, man. You Chelsea fucking reject. Nah, fuck him. Chelsea reject,
All
bro.
of that for that. All of that for that.
All of that were hard work, bro. Look how well we did. And all you have to do was put his foot through it. Simple. Ross it into the crowd. There's no one in the crowd. You're not going to hit no one. Dickhead.
Now we have to change the game plan now, isn't it? Fucking, this is what happens now.
Just when you think it's.
Oh, God.
Me, bring Martinelli on.
Fucking ain't good enough.
Bring Martinelli on and have a go. Fucking number one. There's no good play.
Seriously, all that hard work, and look what the man does. It's always you.
Just like a Liverpool member.
Always you. Oh my days. Blood, I'm done. I never rated him anyway, so I'm easy, bro. Whoever rated him, bro, you're a clown, bro.
Fucking joke.
The guy's a fucking liability.
Guy don't even want to be here and then fucking
How the professional footballer
playing
do
him.
it?
Why
What's
is
the
he
first thing
playing
they
him?
teach you as a kid? If in doubt, kick it out. What's my man doing? What's my man doing? 32 years old, big man. Big 32-year-old big man in a dog. Experienced.
Yeah.
Champions League winner, you're doing that?
He has moments. That's what I'm saying. He has those moments, doesn't he?
You
when
think
he
Chelsea
goes
would have sold him to us? If he was like a fucking, even that Tamori brother. You crazy? We're seen as mugs.
I can't defend that. I was.
I'm done half time, I'm done with, I don't want to talk road, I'm done with this dickhead.
Let me get into comments, man. That's really disappointing because we've been having, you know, I said we got to concentrate. We've got to concentrate, and we haven't concentrated there.
Why are you still clapping?
Oh,
Come to the team with me. Like,
What are you clapping them for?
Huh?
Fuck them, man.
get in there,
Fucking
Ty.
stupid
Get in there,
mistake
Ty,
again,
if you wanna
man.
do it, right?
Fucking idiots, man.
Disappointing.
Right before half time. It's the same thing that happened when we went to Anfield this season. We were decent enough in the first 40 minutes, doing what we needed to do, and then we went and fucking made a stupid mistake from a corner, not picking up the man, and they scored. And then that one, David Luiz, get your fucking body behind the ball, man.
Sick.
Putting his leg up
Sick
here.
defenders.
Fucking hell, man.
That, you know, the disappointing thing about that is that we've done our job. It's at half time. Leno's pulled off a few great
You
saves.
say that,
We've
but
done, we've done our job, Claude. Right? This is
Yeah,
this is football. You're going to be under pressure in games. Keep your shape. Get in at half time at 0-0.
Yeah.
And then you literally go and hand them that on a plate.
Yeah.
That is terrible. That is honestly, that was diabolical defending. You know?
And he wouldn't even be on the pitch if it wasn't for an injury.
You know? Harry Jones says, calm down. Oh my God, it's City.
It don't matter who it is.
Yeah, but
It don't matter who it is. You've got, I mean,
We gave those them on the plate.
Delvin says, same old Arsenal. Same old, same old. Same old, same old, he says, you know? Honestly, that was dreadful.
What's that?
You know?
Why? What's this?
Troops lost it completely.
What's this?
He did lose it. He's still.
I mean, let me find out from you guys. I mean, let me ask you, Pelici. The Nketiah thing doesn't seem to have worked, does it? We've got to change that up.
Well, I mean, apart from the finishing, which is the most important, he's been industrious. He's been running the channels. His energy has been there. He's been pressing as well. Yes, he missed a few chances, but there were no clear cut. You said it earlier. But my own is the Luis thing. If you can't score, don't concede. And the mistake was just schoolboy.
Luis.
It's just schoolboy defending, Robbie. How many times do we have to sit here and talk about our defending? It's not a one-off. You don't see the best defenders make those errors on a consistent basis. Have you seen Virgil van Dijk make them mistakes? No, you don't. Because if that ball comes into him, there's the difference. He will bring that ball under control or he will clear his lines. He won't make a mistake. Right on half time. Yeah, we knew we started well in the opening 20 minutes. We then had to weather the storm. Leno did what he had to do. The game plan was fine in that respect. We get in at half time, we regroup, and we go again. And you've got to remember as well, we lost 2 players in the first half, which upset a lot of the balance of play. You know, so we've had to go and regroup. So getting at half time, 0-0, perfect time to do what we need to do and to go again. Now, goal down. So we've got to change the formation. We've got to change the way that we play. We've got to come out more, which will play into Man City's hands because of a bullshit piece of defending.
Let me do a couple of comments. Jamie says, troops, well done, proper Oscar performance. I'm sure DT will pipe up soon. He was mad. He was Doc Diablo says all the errors are coming from Ceballos, Tierney and Luis side of the pitch. Scrojan Maldini says you think we will come out better in the second half. We have to. Hopefully. And David Dean E says David Luiz equals calamity. And you can't argue with that at the moment. That was calamitous defending. And Claude, that's the reason why we are where we are, isn't it? We constantly make these sort of mistakes. You know? We constantly make these type of mistakes.
Yeah, I thought up until then, we did defend well, but then in the last 15 minutes in the half, they weren't getting through us. And if it weren't for Leno, there would have been a couple of goals.
Yeah, I know, but Claude, this is the thing that annoys me, right? This is not right? The top teams weather the storm. Leno's done brilliantly, right? But the top teams dig in, and it's just on half time. What is
that's what I'm saying. We're not honestly, a top team now, are we, at the moment?
No, but that's not even. Even a championship team would have defended better than what Luis did.
Well, exactly. But what I'm trying to say, we were getting. I mean, for the first half hour, I thought defensively we were okay, but once they started getting into their rhythm and started getting a bit more into the game, I think that we were starting to make a few mistakes. And if it weren't for Leno, we could have been quite easy down before the goal anyway. But
Trent Singh says
it's a poor goal to give away, though.
Trent Singh says, "Why is David Luiz against us? What have we done to him?"
I don't think he's against.
Arman says, "I'm nearly crying, man. Nketiah was shocking. We need to bring Laka for our hold-up play, but still enjoying the stream. Greetings from Zurich." And Emery Vieira says, "Here's some money for DT's hospital bill for his heart rate." Ty, come on, man. That was dreadful defending. Look at this. They're showing it again here.
Look,
45 minutes.
Watch his positioning. First and foremost, look, he's not watching his awareness. And fuck off, man. No. Seriously.
Nobody's
schoolboy.
Also, nobody's gone with the run of Sterling. It's a great run by Sterling. But then Mustafi hasn't gone with a run. You know.
You can't blame Mustafi. He's going to get it. You can't blame Mustafi.
No, but he's got to go with the run of the player, hasn't he? But what is Louise doing there?
When you see Louise go across, you automatically think he's going to put it out of top.
That is
You're not
school.
going to think he's going to do that, is he?
See, now
Understand?
that game plan goes out the window now, so we have to change it now, don't we?
That's what I'm saying. It's very hard now to transition from defense.
And there's the reason why Mikel Arteta didn't start him. And then his hand was forced and he had to come on.
See?
Do you know what I mean?
Stuart Nicholson says, just gone 4 a.m. in Perth, Australia.
Go to bed.
And I can see Agent David Luiz at his best.
Agent David
Leno is our saviour so far.
Like that kid, like checking the
Dano-
final, wasn't it?
Dano Jr. says, Robbie, I'll send him $100 if Jesus doesn't steal the ball off Guendouzi and it leads to a goal. I promise you, Pep has seen that now and he'll tell them. Again, Guendouzi has been a bit careless in that midfield there. Sarfak says we're being too harsh on Luis. I don't know about that. You know, I don't know about that. Paul Ross says every time Troops is mad, his airline is pushed back further, or is it just me when he's mad? Troops was losing it there. You got a glimpse into what he's like when you go to a game and you sat next to him, you know.
Yeah.
But it was
Passion, isn't it? It's
terrible.
passion.
It is his passion. You know, this guy here says, Ty, it's raining. Is that the reason why?
I'm sorry. You said something because I couldn't hear it.
The guy asked if it's raining. He said it's raining. Is that going to? I mean,
Technically,
as Yeko says,
I'm sorry. Did you say something?
Yeko says it's an awful goal. We just have to press more in the second half and take the ball more to City's half.
Yeah.
Taking Ketia off for starters.
Yeah, I think Eddie will come on.
Never started it. I've been telling you.
He's got a lot of faith in Eddie, hasn't he? He plays Eddie a lot. You know.
I'm gonna have my packed lunch. Is that all right?
Yeah, you can. Doc Diablo said I call sick at work just for this game. Now I regret it.
Oh, it's only half time, so.
You know, it is only half time. We've got to remember that it is only half time.
Low carb in.
Felix says this is Arteta's moment to prove himself.
What is it? Why not?
Emery and Wenger wouldn't have done anything at halftime. Arteta has to make serious changes now. He has to strengthen his team up because this is trash.
Well, I wouldn't say they wouldn't have done anything because I remember we watched. I don't know what it was. We played Man City 1-0 down after 5 minutes. I think Vito was a goal then, and he made a mistake, and we ended up getting the draw. Lauren with a fantastic bicycle kick. So I don't know if they would have.
Oh, what, 2012, 2013? Yeah, from the corner.
Yeah.
I remember that. He went in the air.
Boom! Yeah.
If Luis does that today, yeah, I will sing. I don't know. I'll sing something like that.
This guy said, he says, can Kelechi sing a song to lift our spirits?
Not yet.
He said, not yet. Not even Kelechi. Kelechi's not even, his spirit is there, not even in a singing mood.
I didn't see it coming.
No.
Stephen Featley says, we need creativity, and as usual, no Ozil again. He says, Ozil out. It's going to be interesting to hear what the old Ozil thing is at the end of the game. Manuel says Willock isn't doing much in midfield going forward.
I've got to be honest, man. I haven't really seen him get on the ball or anything.
It's put a lot of faith in these young players, and they've not really.
In Ketia's got in the right places, but he's just.
Robbie, I've got a tweet here saying, right, without Xhaka or Ozil, we will never.
Yeah, hold on,
have a
Laurie,
foothold
hold on.
game.
Sorry, say that again, Claude.
Without Xhaka or Ozil, this guy is saying we will never have a real foothold in the game.
It's true, because remember I said to you when Xhaka went off, who's going to be the midfield back? Who's going to be the one in there fighting? There's no fighters in that midfield now.
I'll get Martinelli on there and get Saka playing in the middle, central, get him on the ball.
What, in the 10?
Yeah, we've got to get someone.
So what, take off Willock and put on Martinelli?
Either Willock or
in Ketia?
Solomon said Luis is a headless chicken. This guy's saying switch Guendouzi for Maitland-Niles.
Yeah, well,
he's been our best player now.
But Woodford Darren is saying Willock has worked hard.
He has worked hard. He has worked hard.
Daniel says the young players aren't getting the right delivery or protection from the shock of the back line we have. The thing is about it, right? You know what I mean? I just made that statement and said the young players, but the young players didn't make that mistake. That's one of our senior players that's made that mistake.
What's going on, man?
Yeah.
Zane says, Ty, you do a rain dance. Maybe you give us some luck.
I think Rain Dance, wasn't that one of the festivals? It's quite good actually.
That rain thing will live with you forever.
Why is everybody going on about the rain? I think he's hilarious.
And Daddy AK Stinky says, "Can Claude be my daddy?"
What?
Some weird requests coming in here. Trust me.
I'm sorry.
I think Pramod sums it up here. He says, "What the f was Louis doing?" I mean, what? Honestly, I can't get over it, man.
But he has them moments, doesn't he, Rob? He does have them moments.
It's disappointing.
Absolutely disgusting defending. Really was, man. I mean, honestly.
The only time I would play Louise is if you got a free at the back there. Right? That's the only time I would play Louise.
Or maybe play him in midfield defensive. So if he makes a mistake, someone can mop up. You know, that kind of thing.
Adam says,
if you've got a free, then it's all right.
Adam says the problem is everyone hypes up our players after they've had a few good games, then expect them to become world class. You know what the thing is? It's no shame to be losing 1-0 at half-time to Man City. It's the manner of that goal. It's the manner of that goal. Come on. You know, the manner of that goal, man.
And the thing about it is that you're saying hype up the players. You have to think the players are something, or there's no point there.
No, but then they got to prove it though.
Yeah,
Ty, you know what I mean? Some of these players, they don't want the stick they're going to get. But David Luiz, this is not the first time this season that he's done that. He's the senior player in that defense. He is the senior player. He's the experienced guy. We've been talking about, if we get in Saliba, we need an experienced guy next to him. And look at that mistake. If a youngster, look at the reaction of Arteta. He knows. And he's looking for an extended contract at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Go away.
Well, listen, he's got the second half to redeem himself. Let's hope he can do that.
Can't we sub him?
You know?
Put anyone in defense, man. I'd rather flip in Emiliano Martinez play there.
Now Floating says Guendouzi is battling in there. He's been our second best player behind Leno. We need Saka on the left and bring in Pepe for Eddie. Aubameyang moves up top. We can still win this.
Well, absolutely.
We've still got Pepe on Martin and we're free to
serious firepower in the bench.
Serious firepower.
Got firepower, got no defence.
No,
you see, that's the thing. You know what I mean? You look at Aubameyang, right? That's no wonder he must be thinking to himself.
The one that's doing
because he's like, we're doing all, you know, when you see mistakes like that.
Yeah, but I don't think that all the time. You're gonna copy out.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, Robert, he's not. That's the thing. He's not.
He's not what?
He's not. He wants to stay because I've not seen, unless I'm missing it.
Yeah, he wants to stay. But, you know what I mean?
No, but so that's what I mean. So he's a loyal man, but at the same time, we have to give him something to stay for, don't we?
Yeah, but when he sees that, why would he want to stay when he sees defending like that? That's what I'm saying. He's looking at it, he's like, right, you know, we're nearly on half time. Imagine how good it would have been going in at half time, 0-0 against a top team like Man City. Instead, now we're right up against it, backs to the walls. But anyway, we just got to hang in there. I'd still say if we could take a draw from this game, that would be a decent result. We're going to do a swap around now. Ty, you go drop back out. You're dropping back out.
What do you mean? I'm going to be that.
Drop out because you're in Troops' seat. Lee, you drop into my seat for a bit. Yeah? Drop out. Drop out. You're going to come back in later. Right?
What, when the game's over?
All right. Social distancing as well.
Social distancing. Come on. Follow.
Do you want your phone? Robert, do you want your phone?
Yeah.
When is Philippa going to drop him?
Get out of the way to telly, man. You big self.
Shut him up.
Puts you on a bit of a downer after that, right, doesn't it?
Can't we sell players during
Do you want
games?
your crisp, Lee?
Yeah, chuck me out crisp over one.
I'm getting aggy, man. Do you know what? May as well. It's like I'm taking my shoes off. Man's taking the shoes off, you know.
Man, my brother.
Chill. Yeah, that's it. Press better. Better.
Good.
That's it.
You were back in 2 minutes ago. Oh, that's a little stretch.
Where's the social distancing there?
Better.
You go.
Losing hand tackles, look.
Referee in your presence. Where's your whistle? Oh God, have mercy.
Fucking referee, man. Are we actually fucking dealing with this already?
Is he scared because it's Man City?
Something's going on there. That referee's serious.
Because this referee's a fucking joke.
Pissing me off, man.
Oh my God. Oh,
well done, Bert.
fucking hell, and they got, I thought he was getting hold of that.
Actually, the wrong side of 10. Scottish international, everybody goes on about he's a great player. How's he?
Do you know what? Saka was playing well there. I don't know why he's.
No.
Brother, I said it. Why is Saka not at left back? Bro?
So, and you've got to remember,
I don't want him for.
also he's coming off a long layoff, Tierney. And
That's
he's
what I'm
playing.
saying. Look, it's Lennon
I don't
back.
get-
Oh my days.
Tierney's been all right.
He's kicking, bro.
Tierney's been all right.
Yeah, but has he played better than Saka?
No.
Yeah, but would Saka have
With
done any
Saka,
better in that
remember,
position?
Xhaka was also helping him out.
That's the thing.
Wasn't-
Would Saka have played any better than Tierney in that position?
I've just
given the
been
way the
with
game's played
Saka.
out?
He's a young kid.
I think he's better. coming
Sees
to
all the game in front of him. They
Well
see.
done.
Good.
Come on then.
Can't waste it now.
Look at Abba.
Oh,
Look at Abba.
Okay.
look up!
Okay, you go.
Skin him, skin
You
him.
go. You go. You go. Good.
Oh.
Joe. Simple stuff, Joe.
Oh, God.
Not that. Bellerin again, lose it. Look, he looks so slow. Look.
Look, Sterling ain't even blowing.
That's Hector. Hector's fault.
4 touches, 5 touches, and he's in the 5 touches he had in the box there. De Bruyne. No one on him.
That's poor from Joe Willock, man. He's trying little flicks in the box and everything else. Get the ball, keep it in your possession. Oh. Can we go back into lockdown, please?
Football's back.
No, I don't want it to be back.
Ain't
Can we
back
just go
really,
back
yeah.
into lockdown?
Not the same without fans.
Well, at least we ain't had to travel all the way out to Manchester to get wet.
They would have got soaked
I
to
would
the
have got
bone.
absolutely soaked.
Yeah, would have.
Do you know what I mean? And then you got Robbie standing there afterwards.
Yeah, and then you got to stand outside. haven't you?
give us your thoughts, DT.
Yeah.
Come
Look,
on. Oh,
that's a penalty.
Penalty.
The penalty.
Again.
Louise again.
Oh my God, man.
VAR.
Louise again, yeah?
Yeah.
Your guy. Louise is very important. In the words of Don Robbie. Louise this, Louise that. Louise this, Louise that. I beg you,
Has he
man.
sent him off?
Do not give this guy a new contract, yeah? Send his blood clot anywhere, blood. Anywhere, blood. I don't care, bro. I never want to see this guy at Emirates Stadium again.
You know the funniest thing? No,
It's
it's
not
true.
outside. It's not outside.
Handball in the build-up there, man.
It's not outside.
You've got to go VAR.
Tell you what,
VAR.
You've got to go VAR. Eyes
Red
ready.
card. Red card as well, blood. Red card.
It's not outside, though. It's not outside. Is that a penalty? It's not outside.
That's got to be reviewed because it's
Someone say yeah,
outside the build-up.
61, 62, 63, 64, 65. You're gonna see it now, blood.
Lady,
You're
you
gonna
see
it
the
now,
build-up in the
Yeah?
handball in the
You're gonna see it
build-up.
now, blood.
Well, that got no
63, 64,
and I'll tell you what,
65.
there's no difference
What?
that to the Eddie one earlier on. No difference to the Eddie one earlier
man,
on.
Belgium buns are, you know.
No difference.
Belgium buns are still the game, blood.
Well, there you go.
And that's the thing.
You don't let him say with the penalty.
Hey, there was no difference to that in the
You don't let him say with the penalty as well. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, there was no difference to that and the Nketiah one in the first half where he never got
Robbie,
the
I
foul.
thought it was in the build-up
No,
there.
but the initial contact was outside the box. That's my problem.
You held him in the box.
Oh
So if I hold you from outside the box into the box and you fall, it's a penalty.
my God.
Well done.
He held it. That's the stupid thing. He held on in one.
Hey, what did I say at half time? What did this game remind me of? Liverpool. Do you remember Liverpool?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
The
He's
initial
handball
contact
there.
outside the box. He continued holding him into the box. So like that, penalty.
No,
He's
he's
holding
talking
him again in
down.
the box. He's holding him again.
No, but
No, but you tried to hold him outside the box.
Look at this smiling little prick.
The guy's
not
getting,
red, though,
the guy's
is it?
getting away from you. You're holding him in.
Look at this ref as well, blood.
No, but he's right.
Look at him smiling.
Lee, was
But
that-
why is he
did-
smiling?
did you
Why
see
is he
that?
smiling?
Or am
That's
I
what
missing
Mike
something?
Why the fuck are you smiling?
Honestly, man, 2 mistakes. And not only that.
Oh, here we
within a
go.
couple of
Another
minutes
one.
in the first half.
No one's gone.
What was that?
Thank God we got
defenders left.
Lee. Thank God we got 40 points. Jeez.
Man said race for top 4, blood. Race for survival.
Let's have a look, see if this is a.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Oh.
That looks like a scissors to me.
You got the ball.
That's like a scissors to
That's
me.
calling, though.
That's a scissors to me.
That's a yellow card. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, it's a yellow, not a red. It's not a red.
It's not red, but it's a yellow card.
Yeah, but you should know the way this ref's been moving all game.
No, but you know that he's back in City, so Sterling will get away with it, blood. Sterling will send him a beef patty.
Lee.
The ref will be loving life, blood. You understand?
Honestly, man. Honestly. Jesus.
Why are you shocked? I told you when I saw you in that video. When I saw you in that video, vital players. When you said David Luiz, I dropped my fucking phone. I said, he's drunk doing this video, blood. David Luiz.
No, but he's been
David
playing-
Luiz.
I say you've not been playing better since.
Agent Luiz, blood. Agent, you know. Oh my days, man. I knew about this brother.
All jokes aside,
From
I don't want to see
no.
David Luiz play for Arsenal again.
Never again. Never. I don't want to see him play the rest of the season. I don't want to see him play the rest of the season.
Ty, that's a
Every
replay.
game. The guy didn't even start the game. He came on in the 20th minute. Yeah? So he's been on for half an hour. In half an hour, he's cost us 2 goals. In 30 fucking minutes, blood. He didn't even start the game. Can I tell you hearing that right now, fam? I'm telling you. This Luiz guy. Everything was fine until he come on the pitch. When he come on, City start attack. Our defense went deeper. Everything changed as soon as Luiz came on. The whole thing changed. The whole thing. It's like we stepped 10 yards further back.
Did you hear that? What Gary Neville said? Man City started playing well the moment Luiz came on.
What did I say? You see? What? Bro. Oh my days, bro. As soon as Luiz came on, everything changed. We went deeper into our half. City started taking over. They started pressing. All them shots happened. Boom! Mistake. Second half. Boom! 3 minutes penalty. I feel sorry for our
Every
attack.
one of our defenders are shit.
No, but the reason the worst, I don't know. And then when Robbie says he's the best defender, I'm like, brother,
And
this
they all
guy's
need
dead,
to
fam.
fucking go in the
He's
summer.
dead, now he's dead, bro.
All of them.
It has to be done. I have to know because this guy, I've said it from time when we
There
bought
we
this
go.
guy. He's gonna cost
This
us.
could be anything
And he's
now.
cost us
About
this
5 now.
We could be at the top. We could be at the race now, the top 5. All them hopes and dreams we win today. 1 point away. It's done now, blood. It's
Top
done.
5.
Europa League man. Europa League man. Not even
Top
one,
5, we're
blood.
lucky we're on 40
Big man
points.
team.
I was really fucking...
I'm telling you, we're a mid-table team. We're a mid-table team, bro. It's a joke team.
Robbie, sorry, can you explain the double jeopardy for me again? Because is that not meant to be double jeopardy? How do you give a red card and penalty?
Because he never made a genuine attempt to win the ball.
And he's done that before. He did it at Chelsea.
He did it at Anfield.
He did it at Anfield about 3 times. He's been sent off like.
Oh my days.
What did I say to you at half time that this game reminds me of Liverpool at Anfield? Concede just before half time, and then at the start of the second half, David Luiz pulls someone, penalty 2-0.
Oh my God, bro. This is gonna be
Do you know what I mean?
So now we're going to...
What's he gonna say, David Luiz, to the rest of the players when they come in?
He's
at
supposed to
at
be
the
the
end of the game?
experienced one as well, you know, blood. He's supposed to be the experienced one.
Make him walk home.
He's the leader.
Listen,
He's
at
been through-
the
he's
end of
been
the day, you've got
in
board
situations.
members there that are watching this, and they know what they've got to do, and that is getting 2 decent central defenders. And if they're not prepared to do it, then we'll be here again next season, watching
And the
this track,
season after.
and until they address that
And
situation.
offload all this rubbish in the summer.
I
Offload
said
a
it.
lot
When
of
man
them.
said,
Lot of them, mate.
sell Aubameyang, let's just
Mustafi,
go on.
Socrates, a lot of them, mate.
Oh no.
Nah, blood.
Not
Bro,
good
this
enough,
ain't
mate.
Chelsea. This ain't Chelsea away when we was 1-0 down and then 2-1 down.
Yeah.
This is Man City away, blood. Yeah? These men are sharks.
And they're not
These
even
men
in-
are piranhas,
and they're
blood.
not even in
We're
top
fucking
tier.
goldfish, blood.
They're not even in
We're
top tier.
tadpoles, man. You understand? Man are tadpoles out here, blood.
Bullshit.
These men are sharks, piranhas. These men are killers. Smell blood straight away. They're like, yes.
Same old fucking
I
shit.
smell that blood. You understand?
Listen, you can't blame the
Fucking
tactics,
joking.
you can't blame anyone else. All you blame is just poor defending. But how many more times are we going to say
This is
it's
what I'm
because
saying.
of poor
This is what he's
defending?
got to do in the summer
But
is make sure these players are not here. That's what
the
I'm
one
saying.
thing that you can say in Arteta's defence is that his hand was forced because he never
It's
actually
It's not
started
Arteta's
Luiz.
fault. It's
He
not
never
Arteta's fault.
started Luiz, so he obviously looked and went, I don't want him
No,
playing
I'm not
because
saying it was his fault, but I'm just saying at the moment, I just don't think we've got the players at the moment. We haven't got the players.
Listen, give him 2 decent centre halves, and then we might be a better
Mustafi's done
side.
well.
Good luck with that one.
Mustafi's done well.
Nobody near him. Nobody near him. He did well.
Oh, it's
We have to
many.
make a change, man. How many subs have we got left? 3.
He's got one coming in, but I mean, and he's young though.
Yeah, but he ain't the answer. He's an 18-year-old
He's
kid.
going to make mistakes because he's young. He's got.
Oh yeah.
I mean, look, everyone's pinning their hopes
No,
on.
I forgot. We've only got 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's pinning their hopes on Saliba when he comes
Yeah,
in.
no,
He's 19, bro.
unfair.
Yeah, but he's still better than Luis.
He won't make that. I bet he don't make a mistake like that.
Of course, but you can't pin your hopes on a 19-year-old.
I'll tell you what, Robbie. He will make. What chance have they got learning from someone like that?
Exactly. Look at Ving. Look at Torre. Torre, we bought Torre as a midfielder. We put him into centre back. He turned into a G. Why? So Campbell put him a defender, blood. Fucking Luis, Luis guy, blood. Nah, blood. I'm done with it, fam. I'm done with it. Even when we attack, I don't get excited. We ain't gonna do nothing, blood. We ain't gonna score, fam. It's done, fam. See, Bobby scored another 2
We might as well
goals.
just prepare for Brighton.
See, I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
this
Bobby scored another 2 goals.
This game's gone. It's
Yeah.
finished.
And at least David Luiz can't play at Brighton.
Straight red as well, 3 games.
No, it ain't, because it weren't violent conduct.
No, it ain't
so it'd be 1.
Hold on, no, it'd be 2 because he's been sent off already this season, hasn't he?
What, blood? I'm being serious, bro.
What did he got? He got
No,
sent
I'm
off.
on it, so I'm on it, blood. I'm on
Got
it.
sent off at Liverpool.
I'm done with it, bro.
Yes, that
I'm
means you
done.
get an extra ban. If you've been sent off already, you get
So
an extra
check
ban.
this. You check this. Some of these big games.
Yeah.
10 men against Chelsea. Was a Luis.
10 minutes ago,
10 men
against
against
Liverpool.
Liverpool. Luis.
No.
We got 10. Oh.
Was that?
Was 10
Yeah.
That was
We got
Luis.
Stamford Bridge.
That was literally identical.
Identical.
And the one at Liverpool.
Yeah, but he didn't get sent off.
Man getting past him.
We say we got sent off.
Yeah.
He got sent off today.
Yeah.
We sent it for Chelsea.
No, he's still.
And these are big away. These are the games that you want to win. These are the 6 points. And we're just giving us. We're just getting there with like a handicap.
Right, so
You understand?
in 3 of the biggest games of the
I'm telling you,
season,
bro.
he's been sent off for making.
That's why he's going to get an extra game ban because he's already been sent off this season.
He's sent off 3 times.
This guy's he's a blood. That's why.
Every single one of them have been identical.
Yeah. That's why I don't get why you said he's important, bro.
No, but you know what? It was the last sort of set of games. He's been all right.
Yeah.
And he's been like, but obviously when he plays against these type of teams, he gets exposed.
The real Luis
You
comes.
get him one on.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, man.
With the real David Luis.
If he has,
stand up.
he'll get 2 game ban now, won't he? So who's going to be centre halves now?
Mari's out, Socrates is out.
Have to be
Maybe
Holding.
Chambers.
Chambers, yeah.
Chambers is injured.
Holding. And Holding's been looking suspect.
Yeah, hold it.
And he's been out for a while. You understand?
Yeah, Zach Medley.
So maybe
Medley, yeah.
Holding's fit.
No, but Rob's fit. But he's been looking suspect. But he's going to have to go for Rob.
Or Socrates. Is Socrates not fit?
Boy, that Brentford goal, he didn't even attempt to stop
Why
that.
Sheffield United just defended them team? Why can't Sheffield United?
Listen, Rob, I would prefer to have Rob Holding making mistakes because he's young. Do you know what I mean? Instead of a 32-year-old, we're paying well over the odds for continually making mistakes. He does not play for this football club again.
That's
That's
what I'm
it.
saying. These men are not defenders, blood. Defenders, their whole thing is clean sheet. You understand? You think David Luiz gets a bowler when he gets a clean sheet? He's probably pissed off. He's there trying to ping this beautiful 70-yard pass. Oh yeah, look, I can play. Oh look, I can do this. Oh, your job to defend, blood. Yeah, your job to protect the goal, blood. You're not protecting the goal, bro. You're putting the goal under. You're putting the goal under threat, fam. This team can't continue, bro.
Come on, let's fire
man.
So that's where Aubameyang
And look
is
at Abba
concerned.
now.
Doesn't
His
have
head's
the ball
gone.
up.
You can see in his play. His shoulders are down. Head's gone. Man like Kevin and Perry running large. Sterling overlapping. Oh, thank God for that, blood. Too much hurry, though, fam. See it there? Man clotted, blood. You understand? Brother, look, he's laughing.
He has to.
He's like, Sam, you man are shit in it, blood. Yeah, man.
He's
That
still
shit,
got
man.
these to come on now.
Yeah, man. Look, Sterling's like, yeah, let me on. Let me have some fun. He's going to be silent. Look at him, blood.
2-2.
Joking, fam. 2-2.
2-2 with 10
Yo, everyone knows why he went off camera now, innit? You went some bun side, innit? You understand? You went some bun side, blood. You get me? Why else would Robbie go on camera, blood? Man said, you might as well,
We ain't
blood.
even had a shot on target himself.
Bro, we done about it.
We ain't had a shot in target in the game.
We
We ain't had a shot on
But
target
do you know
in
what?
the game.
Do you know what's terrible?
We ain't had a
One
shot on
man
target
has
in the
put
game.
us in this position. No, but listen, we have to address the matter. It's not the team. One man has put us in this position, blood. One man's put us 2 goals down. One man's put us with 10 men. David fucking Luiz, blood. You understand? It's his 2 errors, bro, that have cost us.
When you made your mistakes against Brentford, that's only a friendly, man. They weren't taking it serious. Tonight's even worse.
Brother.
That's probably, that mistake at Brentford is probably why he didn't start.
Why he got dropped? Why he got dropped? Like, he was probably going to start.
And then man are just popping it around now, like, you know what I mean? And this is the last thing we want with the game.
Look, they're going to get their fitness levels up now. You understand? What? They're going to use us as a practice session, blood.
No, I'm saying for us.
No, it's peak for us. The City is good, blood. They're going to get their levels up, keep something in the tank.
Don't worry about City. What's this doing for Amber?
Look at us, blood. We're just there. Everyone's shoulders are down. Look at Abba. Abba's just there looking like, do I sign this thing? Don't I sign this thing?
10 men, so they can afford to pop it around like that now, you know what I mean? 10 men, 2
Imagine if there was fans as well, blood. You know, City fans are wild when they're next to man. City, I Robin. Give us a real Robin, lad. Give us a real Robin, lad. Oh, God, man.
Means
You
now
know,
we're
wild
back.
lads right in that corner, blood. Oh, they piss me off. Oh, my God.
Oh, well,
when you go lower.
This is
Oh
only,
my
it's only
God,
Brighton.
blood.
It's only Brighton on Saturday. We should get.
and in the game.
The psychological
You know
damage.
what I mean? Back again.
Don't matter who you play, Claude. If you can't, don't defend properly, you won't win games. It's as simple as
I mean,
that.
look, the keeper is basically on the halfway line, bro. Edison was just on the halfway line, basically on the halfway line. And the kept just standing there like this.
Defending.
The morale has gone.
Defending is so important.
But that's how they go.
Yeah, it's so important.
You look at the game when
From
Tottenham
his
played,
logo.
yeah, they battered Tottenham. But
Yeah.
they
Hung in
Bring
there.
on someone with a bit of
0-0,
hunger,
and
man.
then they just got a little breakaway thing.
Yeah, man. Carry on.
You know he's going to give it the fucking dickhead ref.
Nothing wrong with that.
Can't blame the ref, man.
They did give him a foul, yeah.
The ref's been shocking.
You can't blame the
I
referee.
can't understand, right? Your
Can't blame him.
experience.
Can't start blaming the ref, please.
I'm not blaming the ref, but the ref has been
Actually
shocking.
go in.
I will state the obvious, blood. This ref
No,
has
no, but you can't blame him for
Yeah, I'm
that.
not going to do that. I ain't going to do the time.
Not giving a foul again, you can blame them for that. And that was a 0-0.
Come on, wait for it. Keep fighting, man. Keep
No,
fighting.
no, it's the same thing. That again,
Keep fighting.
That's a
That's
free
it.
kick. Why do you give it?
Keep fighting. Don't wave the white flag. Keep fighting.
Might as well go home.
Oh my
Got another
God.
9 games to do of this.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yes.
Fuck yeah.
Oh blood. When I saw that happen,
For
yeah,
Leno, we'd be 4 down, mate.
Do I know something? No, who? I wish I did.
what's going on? But it's just
I've got a huge jumbo point.
You think he's saving?
I was back in the week.
bro, I told man about Luis.
Wait, do you know what's
Yeah.
mad as well?
Remember Robbie, when we signed him, I said,
Look
no,
at that. It's
I
sloppy,
said,
isn't it?
no, not involved, no. I knew it. Raw, Foden and Davids and Bernardo Silva, blood. What else is going to happen now, blood? What else? Look, bring them to the party now, blood. You understand? Oh my God. I want this party.
I bet you Guardiola will go up to Arteta after the game and say, yeah, a nice guy.
See, this guy behind him with the ball.
Them David Luiz.
and that they're useless.
Yeah, you need to get
It's not your
yourself.
fault.
You need to get yourself two proper centre backs.
Yeah.
You said you got good players, but it'll tell you your defence is what's costing you because your midfield and your strike force is all right. It's thereabouts. Your defence is what's costing you, bro. How many years has the defence been costing us? How many years have we needed a top centre back, blood? You understand? When we got Koscielny, remember we got Koscielny, and we were like, if we get someone to go Koscielny, yeah, no for
I
Koscielny.
would say that's
You understand? Now, we're gonna see for Saliba. Saliba's gonna come in, top prospect. Who you gonna put him with?
It's true, you know, because he come on.
The worst thing is
You've come on, you ain't even started the game, you've come on and
Bro, what did I say to you earlier? He didn't start the game. He came on the 20th minute.
Yeah,
Within 25 minutes, he's conceded a penalty, got sent off, and done that stupid ass with his hip.
It's the worst.
Whoever the fuck that was, blood. Yeah? He's an agent, blood. Abramovich sent his car here to kill us. I'm telling you. That's why he sent him here, blood. He sent Czech first of all. Czech got us out of Champions League. You understand? Got us there, and then they said, you know, we're going to finish you off. We're going to send Luis there now,
Who else have
blood.
we
They
got?
sent Luis.
They're all as bad as each
No,
other.
no.
No. Who else makes them this?
He was.
Yeah, but they're all. None of them are good enough.
No,
Robert. Sorry,
we're
mate.
only losing this
None
game.
of them are good
Now,
enough.
Claude, we're losing this game because of David Luiz.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the
Today,
reason.
but in general,
No other players.
in
guys.
general, our back, we have got one decent centre half, mate.
Yeah.
Not one decent one, mate.
I agree with that. No, we don't have one. No, we don't.
At the end of the day, we got David Luiz because we messed up in the transfer market with the Koscielny thing. We did, so we was desperate.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you doing?
See,
I don't know.
So if the people at the top do their jobs properly, this would never.
Change.
Where's Nicholas?
and then,
Yeah,
Do you know the funny thing?
And then-
Robbie,
Come on, Ainsley.
So
Then
where's
you're looking at
Martinelli?
recruitment,
Where is
isn't
he?
it?
What's coming on? What is going on? £74 million player not coming on.
Something's going on. What is going on?
Who's coming on?
Like it's gone bald.
That bloody
Robbie.
time.
Robbie, do you know what? You know when Mikel Arteta before the game, when he's doing his interview on Sky, do you know what he said? He was asked about David Luiz being on the bench, and he turned around and said, "There are a few things that have happened in recent weeks. I have to pick the team that is best to compete today." So again, another player where he's had to make a decision and go, "You're not what I want.
So
You're not
why
right."
we not bring Pepe on? Why is Nelson and Matt Maitland?
Maitland is playing in the middle.
But Nelson, I mean,
Reece still looks like Chief Wiggum. Ralph Wiggum.
Go back to it.
Yeah.
3 games.
Looks like a black Ralph
I
Wiggum.
know,
Put the
Robbie,
picture together.
I'm trying to tell you,
Looks
Robbie,
like a
we
black
haven't
Wiggum,
got
man.
one decent centre
If
half.
Miss Wiggum cheated on
They're all shit. They're all shit.
Babylon, man. Chief Wiggum. That's what
Until we fucking start.
Yeah, man, I need to buy top.
We will
Yeah,
never get rid of one.
they need to spend 50, 60 million on centre half.
You think Koulibaly's going to
You
come
might have won it,
on
I
us?
don't know, but you might have won an ice and an eye. You understand? We'll get a man like flipping, I don't know.
And honestly, if I don't
What's
go
my
and
man
buy,
flipping,
buy a
Ben
top class centre half in the
Ben Mee and the
summer,
man will come in, like,
then you know what I
Understand?
mean. This will happen again. It's as simple as that.
Superman Carno's prices to schools.
if
Yeah,
they
but-
can add another 25
Have
million
you
to that.
actually watched him play in the last
If
few
Arsenal
weeks?
come calling, add another 25
Fuck
million
him.
to that, blood.
And I won't think Louis, right? His hopes of
Go on, Reece.
a new deal.
Oh, he took him down there. He took him down there. He hasn't done nothing there. See how clever they are, the little foul.
Now,
Not
even
enough
when
to,
you drop the ref ain't giving nothing, it's ref's a mug, fam.
should have gone down.
What,
Yeah, if he would have got it, he would have got it then.
Yeah, if he'd have gone down there, it's a good little
Too
foul.
honest, mate. Too honest. Too honest.
You tell your players to stay on their feet, though.
Dickheads.
Oh, lucky.
Oh.
Load of rubbish. Fucking hate football.
I don't think we should have football without fans right now.
There are
I've changed my mind now.
Yeah, they should call off the
Call
season
it
now.
off now.
Look, at the end of the day, right?
Ain't the same.
After today, yeah. Listen, everyone's now played the same amount of games.
Yeah,
Just
call it off.
end the season. It's done. Finish.
In the Bundesliga, yeah, all your away teams are winning. When it comes down to Arsenal, it's
I can't be dealing with this fucking shit for another 9 games. Can't be dealing with this shit for another 9 games, man.
But you know what the thing's about is, right? So we've handed them the game.
Yeah, they can
That's
even
the annoying thing
they
about
can even
it.
afford to take De Bruyne off now. Look,
Handed them the game on a plate. They've not had to work. You know what I mean?
That's depressing.
What is Luis going to say to them when they come in? The other players. What is he going to say?
He shouldn't say anything. If he opens his mouth, he should have a boot thrown in his head. Seriously.
He's going to say, "Can I go Benfica now?"
Yeah. And do you know what I'd say to that, Laurie? You want a lift? Do you know what I mean? Hope his product gets in his eyes.
Worst centre-half performance I've ever seen.
He's not good enough, is he? That's the facts of the matter. He never has what we want. He's never been what we wanted, was he? We
At
want
least
a proper
the-
decent centre half that can defend.
not
Not
giving the ball away
a
again.
fancy damn player.
No, mate.
Fuck's sake.
If it's any consolation, the view's nice out the window. You can see the London Eye there. It's really nice. It looks splendid at night time.
It's red as well.
Oh,
No, it's pink.
Oh, is it pink?
Yeah. Why is it pink?
Because he can't stand being red.
You know, it's come to something we're talking about a bloody London Eye, isn't it? Fucking hell.
oh man. How disappointing.
Predictable.
It's just-
I didn't predict it.
But yeah.
Like this, though.
Same old shit.
Oh.
That's out, isn't it?
Everything's now falling.
We've got no outlet, have we? Absolutely no outlet.
No.
Even a ball over the top.
He's been a bit poor as well.
Champions League is joking, yeah. Fucking joking. Might not even make Europa League, let alone Champions League.
See the size of the task.
Mind you, that wouldn't be a loss for me.
Listen, at the end of the day, yeah, we knew what was in front of us. We knew the task that we knew the task that was in front of Mikel Arteta. If this was the start of the season,
No, you know what he's so disappointed. You know what he's so disappointed because it's just 2 idiot mistakes.
But I expect this from him.
I don't know how. Like I said, like if you watch like imagine like when you're watching that Michael Jordan documentary. Imagine him going in to face Jordan after doing.
Jordan punched him up. Remember when he thumped out what's his name in training, and then they got cool. He thumped out yeah, the short dude, and one got the shot, banged him in his face, and he banged him back, and they gave him respect. That's someone needs to thump Louise in his face, blood. Seriously. Where's Michael Jordan when you need him, blood? Big man thing, someone needs to roast Louise in his face, blood. Aubameyang, roast him in his face when you go in there. Lead by example, blood. Leadership, blood. I want to see captaincy performance in that change room at full time. Kelechi's here just playing Snapchats in the background.
Away record against the Big Six. Games 25, 1-0.
look at that. That's what needs to change.
Look, 25 games away from home and we've won none. 10 draws, 15 defeats.
That means 25 times I've gone on AFTV fuming after a big away game. 25 out of 25.
And me and Ty's got in there trying to be the positive one. I was rated. I won't get Champions League. Wenger in.
Do you know why that statistic said though, Robert? Because when you go away from home against the top 6 teams, you've got to defend well. Right? That is the reason.
I mean, I said it already earlier, right? The last three big games we went away to this season. He's been sent off in each of them.
What's going on?
Oh, literally. Look at that.
Don't sit. You know I'm live as well, so don't.
Hello. It's DT you don't know.
How you doing? You're right.
He's on his phone.
Let me go. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Let me move. Yeah, no. Turn my mic off.
Press mute on it, you madman.
How do I press mute? Give me 1 second.
Look at the button. On the top, there's a button. You can click it. Click it.
Is my working?
Right. Yeah.
Am I good?
Just mute it. Slide the button.
He's lost interest.
I would turn it back on. I'll just say to him, yo, go turn your mic. You might as well come in. Come, man. Come. Get a better view of your boy, Daddy Luis. Oh, forgot he's not here. He's not here. I forgot he got sent off.
Yo, you said that Louise thing again. I'm gonna fucking
like 2 meters, brother. 2 meters. 2 meters. 2 meters. 2
meters. I've always said he's not good enough for this club.
No, but you said he's important. I said to you.
I don't know why.
I don't know what.
I don't know why I said that.
You must have. I don't know. I think you had access to the rucksack. You understand?
Must be. Looks like it must be that.
Oh my God, blood! I'm telling you, I can't. It's bro. It's every.
You just stop.
Whole game just mash up.
Because of him. Because of him. That's the thing that. We would be.
Look at when Tottenham played it, they just hung in. When you hang in against, when Wolves played them, they did the same. When you hang in against a team,
you can nick a
goal. Again, you might get that counter-attacking opportunity. Yeah. That's how you beat
that set piece. You get me?
Yeah. Start of the game, it was like a 50-50 on possession. He comes on.
They're 38% in our half.
How long was he on for?
25 minutes, blood. I told you, I can't. He came on in the 20th minute and he was gone by the 48th, blood. Gone. I said 25 because I added on the 3 minutes from stoppage time. It was even less, blood. Probably fucking 20 if you take out the stoppage time. 20 minutes, blood. You imagine that? The man came on and just literally bodied us and fucked off. And he's getting paid to do this, you know. This guy's getting paid to kill our great club. This guy. They're paying him to kill our great club.
He's going to be banned for 2 games now anyway.
2 games, they need to ban him for life, blood. Yeah? Ban him for life, blood. Yeah? This guy, hey, I feel sorry for Benfica if they take him back.
Okay.
Yeah?
That's not where he kicked you.
Because, boy, now look, Tierney's just turned all like Glaswegian on, man. I'm going to kick you in your ankle, lad. Alright, boom! Go on, Tierney. Ross up, man, dog. Yeah, that's what I like, blood. We're down 10 men. Fuck it. Let's just kick him, blood.
No,
that's old school Arsenal. Fuck it, that's old school Arsenal mentality, blood. Let's have it. You get me? Let's have it, blood. Yeah, that's true still. But at least you go down fighting, blood. I'd rather go down fighting than go down like some sausages, blood. There's not even ham rolls right now there. You might even ham rolls right now. There's sausages, blood. Savaloys, fam. You understand? Straight Savaloys, blood. You might have got no respect for you, man, right now, blood. Watch Sterling bang it. Oxdale, top bins. Oh, he's taking 3-0.
All jokes aside, Dave, the referee was doing his job in the first half. It would have been different, couldn't it? Because that's a sending off just as much as David Luiz.
It's the last man. It's the last man.
Just as much. No, but it's true though.
But that's what I said. But I said that.
Doesn't take away how bad David Luiz is. But if he does his job properly,
that won't happen. No, but that won't happen.
if he'd done his job properly, it'd be different.
And it's the same thing.
But even when it was 0-0, as soon as Luiz come on, we knew it was liable to concede at least 2 blood. As soon as he come on, I said we're conceding at least 2 blood. Yeah.
You don't see it from any other team.
I said to you, Robbie, blood. I don't want him in the team. We should not be playing this guy.
I don't think City have played that well.
They haven't. They've been in third gear. They've been in third gear.
They gifted them. We've gifted them the game.
I mean, look, Sterling's chance gifted. They put a little pressure on for about 10 minutes. Sterling's chance gifted, and then they got a penalty.
We'll have the foul out.
They've been in third gear the whole game, fam.
Yeah, they know they've won, and I think Arteta's saying, "Don't be too hard on my mate," and fucking.
Yeah, he's saying to Pep, "Yo, take it easy, man."
Yeah, don't be hard too hard.
They know did well. They reacted well. He's been out best player. But man.
Man of the match, Leno, blood.
Oh well.
He's going to do nothing about either goal.
Looking forward to something, then he just goes crash.
He just goes tits up.
Anti-climax.
Crash.
You understand? But that's Arsenal, blood. We should be called Anti-Climax FC.
The
You understand? Or pre-ejaculation FC, blood. You understand? But these man just bare pre-ejaculation, blood. They can't hold the thing and then fire the shot.
We throw it to their
bare blacks. Bare blacks.
We throw it from a throw-in.
About gunners, bare blacks, fam. You understand about gunners? Man, I fire bare blacks. Man, I fire bare blacks, blood. Swear down, blood. Pre-ejaculation FC, fam. These man just, you know what I mean? Before they get off the coach, the man already firing a shot, blood. What's the final shot on the pitch, fam?
David Luiz said to himself, "Fuck Black Lives Matter, man. I'm going to be the story in this."
These times I'm sure he's black. He is, isn't it? He's mixed race, I like. One of the man then.
He's saying, "I'm going to be the story."
Yeah. Happy Louise Martins, man.
He's every D's, mate. Yeah, every D's.
Man said DLM. Forget DLM.
You don't even need to bring him on.
Look,
I think every day will be doing names now, won't he?
Man said DLM, blood.
Like, what's the
I
news?
thought you were
The man are bringing on crew now. I thought they were Reds, blood. You see? Nah, no, blood. You know what? When he left, he pissed off Pep, blood. He said, "You see, you leave now. You make me fucking lose to Liverpool. I'm going to bring on Conor Guerrero when you're 2-0 down. With 10 men. Motherfucker. Go and kill them bastards."
Lion!
Saka!
That's what I'm saying, man. Let's have it.
Can he get sent off for that?
Wow. Oh shit, is he alright?
He's out.
No, he's down cold, so.
Who's
Nah, he's moving.
No, he's just wasting time.
I think it's Laporte.
Well, why are they gathering around him?
Is it Laporte?
Well, because you didn't want to concede one goal, you want to knock out your
Like Edison don't care, blood.
part of your own team.
You gotta take man out, blood. Remember that garage back in the day? Take
He
them
should have
out.
put that away there.
Take them out. Yeah, that in his head, man. Man ran straight for it, man. Like you mad?
That's mad, you know.
He roasted him.
He said, "Go take one for the team."
I'm telling
Same
you.
old fucking
He
story.
said, "Yo, you gotta hold this, brother."
Same old
Man
story.
City finished their subs, innit? So we're able.
Yeah, or is he
We'll
just
get to.
I think
And
he's
I'll
all
tell you
right.
what,
is he playing there?
yeah,
Or?
we don't do
But
anything in the
look
summer.
at
We'll be
look at the
doing
attire
the
that
same
these
shit
people have to
next
wear.
season as well, mate.
Look at the attire they're wearing. They know what it.
Hey, look, he knows the game. Let's
Fucking-
get on with the game.
So if Saka's ball had
Let's get this guy off the pitch. We're Brazilian man. 4 down.
if Saka's ball had gone into the net, it would
I
have
don't
been a
know,
goal.
I don't know why we've got £72 million player not even on.
What the? Is he mad?
Blood, you're a Brazilian man.
No, but contract, fam.
He's
He
probably
can't
from
play
the
again.
favelas. Ederson's from the favelas, blood.
He can't play again.
Ederson's from the favelas, blood.
That's
You know that
concussion.
madman.
He's a goalkeeper.
Oh, very, oh yeah, it'll be 10,
10-10. That's what I said. 10-10.
10 minutes.
But it's too late to be 10-10.
Yeah, it's too late. That's it. Starting at half time.
No, they can make 5 subs, can't they?
Who's on the floor? I don't even know.
Have they made 5 subs? Have they made 5
Who's
subs?
on the floor? Saladino.
Ain't it Laporte?
Can you imagine what Carragher's saying about David Luiz as a defender himself?
If I were playing with David Luiz, I wouldn't have it, lad. You cannot defend like that, lad. What happened? I don't know. Someone got knocked out. I think it's Laporte.
Who got knocked out?
I think it's Laporte. You put your mic on.
Yeah.
Well, it looks bad. This one, they have their hands on their head.
I have unmuted it.
I bet he plays on. I bet he plays on.
You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
It looks really bad.
Does it look bad?
Yeah.
Is it
I
Laporte?
could hear everyone shouting. See, look, I couldn't shout at the time.
Like 2 meters. They're gonna get on us.
Oh yeah. I couldn't shout. That's who it was laughing at me.
Oh, swear down.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that's who it was. He was laughing. He was like, mate, you're
I
defending
feel
me.
bad when you say play on when you
Dreadful.
see someone
I
like
was
that.
Oh,
Bro,
the
you know what I
defending is absolutely.
He looks in a bad way, doesn't he?
Huh?
Looks in a
He
bad
does,
way.
isn't it?
How did that happen then? What happened to him?
Ederson took him out, blood.
Who?
Ederson.
Right, his own player took him
Like a
out.
ball over the top, innit? And he's running. Ederson's coming. Ederson's
Oi, if there's any consolation, there's going to be about 10 minutes injury time, which means we might get a couple of goals.
You're right. Yeah, right.
Or it just gives them another 10 minutes to slap a couple more past
He took
us.
out.
I think it's Laporte.
You don't seem that bothered about it, though, does he? The goal?
Bernardo.
Why do you play like that?
Probably.
It's bad. It's bad. That's why they are worried.
Probably put a couple of passes in training before, right?
Wow, it looks bad. This one is hard as hell.
Look at Mendy.
Oh, Mendy.
Joe, isn't it?
Yeah. What can you do? Well, I mean, look. Can't wait for Saturday. Oh,
Mate, we've got to go again on Saturday. I bet you're
Can't
so
wait.
excited. I can't wait.
Tom,
Saturday afternoon, sat in this office, no air conditioning. It's going to be
Saturday,
really
oh,
hot.
brilliant.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. What a wonderful day. Yeah.
Like, he's a sick guy.
Yeah, sun, it's
Ederson, man.
going to be 90 degrees outside. We're going to watch Kamikaze defend.
Edison looks like that little boy on Toy Story
No,
2,
Brian,
man, the one
we
that
should beat
tortures them
Brian,
all. Sid.
shouldn't we?
The defender was so holding Socrates' man back.
Yeah. What was the matter with Socrates?
He was injured for the game.
Oh, he's
That's how bad it is. We're opening Socrates'
Oh my
fit.
God, he's even worse.
Hey,
He's
what is
even
going
worse,
on?
mate.
Oh,
He's even
no.
worse.
Hey. Oh, it's all good. Socrates is back. You know. Jesus Christ. And then people say, are you looking forward to the football coming back? Oh, yeah, just as much as Socrates coming back. Absolute joke.
Somebody's going to have done that and take that for fucking free, man.
It's not easy being Arsenal.
Is he moving at all?
Socrates is not doing that. This is what I tell you. Socrates ain't doing that tripping the step, blood. He's clearing that ball. You know how he is. He's the warrior man. Rah! He was the break man, blood. This Louis guy's a fucking clown, blood. Looking like Krusty the fucking clown, blood. That's what he is, blood. Fucking Krusty the clown looking
It's like,
motherfucker.
get me on the shoulder of David Luiz.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh."
Love it, wouldn't you? You'd absolutely love it.
Maybe Krusty the Clown.
if you're a centre
Krusty
forward,
the clown, blood.
Robbie, if
Sideshow
you're forward
Bob.
with any
Like Krusty
weight,
the clown is
if
fucking
you're a
dumb
forward
feet,
with any
blood.
weight
Fucking
in the back,
big feet. He's running
you're
around like
looking
a
forward to
fucking
playing
wild
against him
man.
because
Looking straight after
you
the
know
stick.
you're going to have
You
a
don't like to see me.
you know you're going to have a field day. You go, oh, I'm playing against Arsenal this week. I'm going to fill my boots. Thank you very much.
Get on the shoulder of him, mate.
Get on the shoulder. He's going to give you
Do
something.
you know what I think, Robbie? I'm being serious, right? Because it looks really serious injury, and obviously the players are quite distressed. I think that they should just abandon the game, and we just leave it at that.
Laporte.
We'll have to replay the game.
Hope he's alright though. That does sound serious.
Replay it, fucking hell. We'll get beat even more.
Yeah, but this time we can start without Louise again.
I don't think I've done a discussion. That's not working that for me. Why is we insist on this anything? That's the next time I've been saying. That's where I think as well. That's the one thing I will go at Arteta. He got that wrong tonight.
Yeah, because I think.
And he seems to have a lot of, I mean, play Martinelli. Is this something to, I want to find?
We're playing Man City. He's playing a guy that's.
I don't know why Martinelli's not being involved. You know what I mean? He was superb for us this season. I just don't understand it.
Player of the month, and then I've never seen him since.
Do you know what? You see them other substitutes that he made towards the end, and we're saying about no Martinelli.
He's not moving
Pepe.
at all, is he?
I think them substitutes were made just quite simply to go out of here with the score as it is. Don't to get a battering.
Yeah.
We've lost the game. Go 2-0. We regroup. We go again on Saturday.
DT, we're taking it. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, I know it is. But
I don't know if it's embarrassing.
But Laurie, the thing is, Laurie, yeah, you'd rather get out of here with a 2-0 defeat than a 4-5.
Damage limitation.
We know the game's gone. We know we're not going to win it. So get out of here at 2-0 where we can say, you know what, it's still respectable enough. Let's get out of here because the last thing we want is a 5 or 6. So he's probably looked at it and said, just put a couple of extra bodies in the centre of the area. We'll just get through, go through the motions, tidy it up, get this game done, and we move on and focus on Saturday. And remember as well, this is a game in hand as well. So we're going to be on a level playing field. Nothing changes. Nothing changes in terms of the league table. We're still going to be 5 points behind Manchester United in 5th place. Mm-hmm. But when we're on the same amount of games, you know, who knows? Saturday they could lose to Spurs on Friday. We can win on Saturday. We'll be 2 points behind. That's what I'm saying. Because it's a game in hand, we look at it and nothing's changed. Nobody thought we'd win this game anyway. Even Arsenal fans.
No, I actually thought we'd get something today. Because
yeah, but at the end of the day, the same bullshit, the same mistakes, because it's the same players doing the same things. But I'm not going to blame Mikel Arteta for it because he didn't pick him in the first place. He didn't want him there. And he said on an interview before the game very clearly that a few things have happened in recent weeks, which is why he never picked him.
No, but
and then his hand was forced.
Yeah.
Opening 20 minutes. How's that for luck? We lose 2 players. 2 players. 2 players. And look at the Xhaka one. How much of a freak accident was that?
Do you remember when Giroud done that? And he was out for months, wasn't he? When the ball kicked him. Do you remember at Everton?
No, that was a blessing.
So he might be out for a very, very long while now.
That's what I mean.
Let's have a look. Hey?
No, the oxygen max, everything.
Ligament damage is not good, man.
Look at that.
Major work in the summer.
Seriously though, with Reece Nelson, has he ever done anything that really think, well, I think he's got something about him? So how comes he's getting in front of Martinelli?
And Pepe as well, remember?
Well, yeah, 72.
You know, every time I watch him, I
thought there's a surprise. Anthony Taylor, you slaphead. This guy, someone's got a question why a guy from Manchester is refereeing a game in Manchester. I couldn't give a shit about COVID. I'll pay for a referee to travel fucking 50 odd miles. Fuck off, man. Bald-headed, slap-headed prick. Piss me right off, man. Build your hopes up, get ready for a game, and I want to go back into fucking lockdown already. Bullshit. Load of rubbish. Someone tweet Boris and tell him to put us in lockdown.
I thought lockdown was over 2 weeks ago, the way people have been carrying on.
Yeah, well, it's fucking.
It's Garcia that got.
Yeah, Eric Garcia, not
lockdown.
That's Garcia.
Do you know what I mean? You build your hopes up. You even come here with this slight sense of fucking hope. Because what happens is the week leading up to the game, we get loads of training videos. They look fucking great, but yet we're stupid enough to not even think.
Do you know what?
The Arsenal editors have edited all the shit bits out of it, so the only bits we see are the good stuff. Do you know what I mean? We see a bit where man's roasting someone and we're like, yeah, we're gonna win the league, yeah. Nah, show us the other hour of training where we were shit.
Do you know what though? I have seen hope.
That raises your hope.
There is hope in this team.
You see a clip and you're like, hey, players look all right. Yeah, now show me the outtakes where we look like shit. Yeah, that's what I thought. Do you know what I mean?
He's got us drilled well. I'll tell you that now. I feel a lot more confident.
11 minutes injury time. Look, it's got the freedom of the park. 3-0.
Oh my days.
Oh. There you
Four
go.
fucking balls. It took 4 balls for them to score a goal. 4. Edison, 1. The Yuto Aguero, 2. Sterling, 3. Boom, 4. 4 fucking balls. 4 balls to score a goal.
And that's right.
From his own goal.
Where's the concentration?
From their own goal. From their own goal, you know. From their own fucking goal. Look, watch. Think I'm lying. 1. 1, yeah? 1, yeah? Watch now. 2, yeah? Watch Aguero. Calm. 3. 4. He's in. Forget that one now, post.
Bro,
4 fucking balls. 4 balls, man. 4.
Look what Mustafi's
Tin of
doing
beans.
there. Just have a look at
beans.
Mustafi.
By the
Tin
way,
of beans.
by the way,
Tin
gentlemen,
of beans. Look
by
at
the way,
Mustafi.
gentlemen,
Look at
David
Mustafi.
Luiz is not on the
Oh my
pitch.
God.
Look at Mustafi there. Look at Mustafi
Look at
there.
No, but I'm saying, by the way,
Mustafi comes alive.
Robbie, no Luiz on the pitch now.
It ain't just David Luiz. They're all not good enough.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
None of them are good enough.
Just after the restart.
None of them are good enough. And
Absolute
there's still another 10 minutes left. I'm putting my shoes
4
on.
balls.
I'm going.
4 balls.
Embarrassing.
David Luiz cost us the game in 20 minutes, and then they took 4 balls for them to score a goal from their own fucking box. 4 balls, blood.
Oh, coach, you pass me
Load of shit. Absolute load of shit. Same old.
Referee from Manchester, as soon as I said to you, as soon as I found out, I said, why is the referee from Manchester refereeing us? Why?
I'm telling you, I don't want to see none of that shit on social media
I've
this
never
week.
seen
as
a
well.
London ref our game.
Oh, time
Never.
to regroup. Let's
Never.
stick together. Let's do. How about you fucking learn to defend? Fucking absolute fucking idiots, man.
This is a joke. This is actually a fucking joke, man.
Piss me
Absolute
off.
joke.
Fucking bullshit. Schoolboy fucking defending,
They
man.
rip man apart.
That's what I'm saying.
We've gone from a club that had pride in their defending,
Who scored that phone?
that were one of the best defensively organized teams in European football. From right back to the 80s, we've always had pride within our defending.
Not anymore.
Now look, we got fucking Krusty the Clown, fucking just average bullshit footballers,
The last
man.
time we had a proper defense was Lauren, Campbell, Torre, and Ashley Cole. That was the last proper defense plan. Since then, you have not seen a proper defense. It has been all mix and match. One's good but 3 shit. Then 2's good but 2 shit. Then 1's good and they're all shit. Then they're all fucking shit. You understand? Like what the fuck, blood?
Oh,
Like,
okay.
seriously,
I'm serious. I'm saying
My
now,
son
get
has
rid of
never
the
seen a
whole
proper
lot of them.
defense, blood. He's 8
The
years
whole
old.
lot
Forget
of them.
about Carter. He's 8 years old, blood. Yeah, he's seen 3 trophies. But he says to me, Dad, why
I
are
bet
they
you they're still here next
My
season.
7-year-old saying to me, Dad,
I bet
why
most
they
of them are
defend
still
like
here.
this? I'm saying to myself, how can you see it, but this fuck?
Tierney's playing in centre half now, isn't he? So
Listen,
it's not going to
Troops,
be
you think
easy.
that's bad, yeah? My fucking 4-year-old knows the Europa League fucking theme tune.
Blood, yeah, blood. Jess has been to enough. He's been to
Because
enough
that's all he's
games,
fucking
blood.
seen.
He's been to enough fucking games.
He
blood.
plays FIFA and he wants to play in a Europa
Yeah,
League match
that's
because
like
that's
Trey.
the song he knows.
Yeah, that's like Trey. I'm like, what are you playing? He's like, yeah, I'm in
It might
Europa
be-
League final.
it might not even be
I'm like,
Champions
I'm like, play Champions League. Nah, man, Europa League, blood. Yeah, man, I'm playing.
Man don't even recognise the
My
Champions
shit,
League
that's in the
theme
final.
song.
My shit, that's blood.
4
When he
points.
plays Champions League, he plays with Barca, bro. He's not
4
playing with
points
Barca. You
behind
mad, that?
Sheffield
I'm trying to get
United.
out of the group, blood. I'm
Says
like,
it
oh,
all.
games, man.
4 points behind Sheffield
Look,
United.
4-0.
Here we go.
4-0. 4-0.
Ah.
Boy. Nah, not nearly, brother. Nearly. You
That
know
says it all.
You
4
know,
points
trust me.
behind Sheffield United.
This is all David Luiz's fault. And it's a carbon copy. It is a carbon copy of Liverpool, right? We do all right. We go in at half-time at Liverpool at 0-0, we'll be fine. Yeah, we go and make a mistake. Don't pick up our man at a corner, 1-0. Second half, first 5 minutes, change, be resolute. and just keep your shape for the first 10. What does David Luiz do? Pulls Mo Salah, 2-0, game's done. What happens here? First 5 minutes, David Luiz gets spun. Do you know what I mean? He's like a statue. I wish you lot had fucking pulled him down.
Chelsea.
Fucking dickhead. Seriously, man. Guy's a fucking idiot.
Remember Chelsea?
Piss me off now, man.
Well. Pull back arm thing. Same thing.
Oh, yeah.
Exact same thing.
Yeah.
3 sending offs, all the same.
The game's
Look
gone
at this,
now.
look at
10
this.
minutes.
Look.
4-0. Oh, side net, right. The fourth's coming. They got 5 minutes to get a fourth. Fourth's coming.
Just blow the whistle, man.
Look at the way we're playing.
Look.
One
It
ball.
could quite easily be that, man. 6.
One ball. Look, one ball. One ball, blood.
Two.
Balls. Look, 2 balls, blood. You see what I'm saying, bro?
By the
It's
way,
going from 4
have we had a
to
shot
2.
on target in this
It's going to be 1 now, blood. 1. Ping. Just straight.
Lee,
Ping.
have we had a shot on
Fucking
target in this
hell.
game?
Nah. We haven't.
No shots on target.
Even in the first half, we never
No
got
shots
that
on
many in the
target.
game.
No blood clot game, no shot blood.
Come on,
blood clot. Yeah,
Claude, what time is
We
it?
got no fucking shot on target.
What time is it?
19 attempts from City.
It's time to go!
19 attempts from City, blood. We've had 2 attempts, man.
And not one
Guess
on
how many we had
target.
on target?
Not one.
City have had 12 on target, blood. Man, I've had 0, fam. 0.
Listen, I don't go into all
Yeah,
that
you
much.
know what,
If
you know.
you're going at half time 0-0 away from home, you think that's
Yeah.
all right. You know what I mean? You can't go on the stats. And then, like,
But
it's just blown
see,
up,
this is
apart.
what
What's
I was
happening?
saying to Robbie earlier, right?
No, but them stats.
It's gone on about Louise, but look, Louise is not on the pitch and we can still give a
Yeah, but
stupid
you
goal.
Back there, if you didn't
Come on.
watch this game, yeah, and you
Yeah,
saw
you
the
can
stats,
say
the
it's
stats
and-
told the
and-
story.
And it's 10 against 10. It's not as if they've got a man advantage either.
That's one of the reasons. Go on.
Here we go. Let's have a look here. Oh, we're in. We're in.
I'm up. No.
Oh, my
Look, the
God.
man run forward and you play it in the middle. What the fuck you doing? Seriously, what are you doing? Grow back your hair, fam. Maybe that's what's the problem. Grow back your hair. I don't know why I'm going with this
It'd be nice if they played in red and white and all.
I
Why they're
think,
playing
I
proxy
actually
blue.
think we should sacrifice him and get Party and get. They want him, don't they? So.
Mate, if Party's in Spain
Big
watching
Party's
this now,
watching this.
Party's watching this and he's like, boy, let me sign that new contract.
Hello? Come on, let me go. Let me hold out for another team to come in for me. You understand? It's like when Gerald went to Suarez's yard and told him stay for a year.
Come on.
Napoli beat you.
Go on.
Have a shot so we can at least have one.
Yeah.
Still not on target. You pussy.
Even he's missing them there.
That's unlucky. That Reece Nelson done really well there. Give credit where credit's due.
Yeah, Reece done really well there. It's a good cutback. I think it's a corner actually. Oh, it's defended, it's corner.
Corner. He didn't really hit it right though, did he?
Told you.
It's the first corner of the game for us. Yeah, in the corner.
I think we had one early on in the first half, didn't we? We didn't hit the first man, I think.
Oh, yeah.
We actually started
No way, no.
Yeah. Same again there.
Best atmosphere he had all season, I
Be
think.
the first man.
Isn't it? Best atmosphere he had all season. This.
Fuck Man City. Fuck Coronation Street. Fuck all of them. Yeah, goodbye, Mian.
No, he'll be here.
It's got all it just tells you is that just a big highlight is that there's got to be massive changes in the summer,
Yeah.
regardless.
And it
It's the
also
hope that kills
Where's
you.
the money?
It don't matter
Well,
where
that's what 5%
they have to sell, they have to sell players to get it.
Everybody's
But they have
focused
got
on.
some,
do you reckon that fucking wig wearing twat's watching this game? No.
Cronky.
No.
There's only one prick that wears a wig, blood, and that's him.
Do you know what I mean? He'll be sitting there fucking worried about his Jumbotron screen in his fucking new stadium.
Any LA man, if you do right, yeah, can you just go to that stadium and just burn it, yeah? Respect. Appreciate that, yeah? When I come, I'll send you man some packs, you feel me?
Mate,
look at that. It's just absolute sloppy play.
it's just absolute bullshit. Simple 2-yard passing, and they can't even look.
Look at this.
It's absolutely pathetic. Just blow the whistle, man, please.
Shape's completely gone.
We're all over the place. We're literally all over the place. It's just absolutely shit. We came all the way here today, and we ain't even had a shot on target.
Football's
Yay.
Should've stayed in the fucking yard.
Hey, you know there's only one bonus though, troops. Innit? We ain't got that traffic on the M6.
Yeah, not getting home at 4 o'clock in the morning.
The Boyner don't even look. The Boyner when he plays really well, like you know when he's really had a tough game, he's bright red. Yeah, but he ain't.
I don't think he was man. I don't think he played that well today. Again, they just, you know, when you give him all that time and space, he's good, isn't he?
Give anyone that time and space, it's easy.
Black Lives Matter.
No, I just think he's started everything.
I don't think Sterling man of the chief for blood. Leno, he kept it down to 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably Leno.
Could have been a lot more.
When you lose 3-0, you're not going to get man of the match, are you?
But he ain't a fault for
mate.
none of the goals.
There we go. Is that
I
it?
got left clean on his batty.
Is that it? There we go.
Look at him. Look, Pep say to him, your fucking David Luiz is shit, my friend.
See,
I'll
look.
send you someone.
The thing is, look, hey, you know what was key? You see Arteta looking at Pep then, yeah, and Pep's looking at him like, that's not your fault. That's not your fault.
And Arteta's looking like, bro, I need fucking help, man. I need fucking help.
Tell Sheikh to fucking come and buy us.
Tell Sheikh to come put shares in Arsenal. You understand?
Damn good.
Where's your African brother? Where's your Nigerian brother?
And you know what I hope? You know what I hope? Hey, do you know what I hope? I really hope that Arteta comes out and calls him out for what it is.
Tell your uncle to roll through, blood.
Hey, I'm telling you, I hope Arteta calls him out for what it
I said
is.
this year on Twitter.
You're fucking calling him out.
I said
What?
on Twitter that I was enjoying lockdown a lot more without football because to come back for the first game,
Do I take my mic off?
done.
3-0 down against City. Not only that, it's the
That's when the
way
game was done, fam.
that the game went. Because the first half, you can't blame Arteta. Arteta came out, he looked well organised, had the diamond formation, and it looked like we was going to do something. But the moment we had those unfortunate injuries, with Xhaka, freak injury, and then of course Pablo Mari, and then listen, David Luiz has been a liability in this game. Let me go through some of the comments now. Everyone's just commenting L, big L. We've got a super chat here from Sarthak Jube. Robbie, take my words on being harsh on Luiz. This man needs some serious stick and retire. I mean, that's why Chelsea retired him to us. That is exactly why Chelsea retired him to us. If you notice the players that Chelsea give us, it's way past their time. Man City in second now on 60 points behind Liverpool on 82. We're still in ninth on 40 points. After 29 games, we're only on 40 points. They've all left me, mate. I don't think anyone's got anything else to say but L. It's a big L. It's a very big L. And obviously, the game changed the moment we had those injuries. Obviously, we can't control that. Xhaka pretty much buckled his ankle on himself. I know it's a slippery surface, unfortunate weather conditions. But flipping hell. I want to hear your opinions on David Luiz. Because now that I'm looking at the comments, I need to see what everyone thought of that. I know it was a change of the game. Nicholas G says that lineup was a sackable offence. I don't think so. I think we had control of the game. Because if you watch the first 20, 25 minutes, we were pressing. We had balls going forward. Eddie and Nketiah unfortunately missed some important chances there. I don't blame that starting 11. What's this from? Oh, I've lost your comment now. 40 points. Terrible, isn't it? Terrible, Colin. Par_as says Arteta needs to start his best 11 and stop experimenting with his squad. What's his best 11 though? We've had so many injuries and now we've got even more. We don't have any centre halves. Who's going to come in against Brighton? Possibly, I don't know, Zek Medley could make an appearance now in a starting 11. He's a young player that's been trained in first team as of recent. He might have to come in and fill those boots because David Luiz match ban. Socrates injured. Callum Chambers injured. Who else is there? Centre back. There's not many options. Callum Palmer-Jagles, an absolute embarrassment. Not even one shot on target. Pay out David Luiz now. Pay him out. You would rather pay him out and have no centre backs. That's how bad it is. Nathaniel Lawrence says we need a massive clear out. We've been saying that for the last 4 or 5 seasons. The last 4 or 5 seasons. Here's one from Arnie Arneson. Luiz did more in 25 minutes for City than the City player have done in 85 minutes. Honestly, he came on and looked like an op. How can you come on? I mean, Troop said it in the game. You learn in football. My son's 8 years old, he plays football. If in doubt, kick it out. I don't know why he bodied the ball towards his goalkeeper. Obviously, Sterling's going to get on the end of that and take that opportunity. Chad says the best 11 is like Portsmouth's team. Portsmouth are not too bad though, to be honest. So I'm not quite sure where you're going with that one. Dylan Bruford, there weren't chances really, not chances. You expect him to score. He worked really hard off the ball. Who? Who are we talking about there? Everything was fine until David Luiz came on. Literally, there was nothing wrong with starting 11 people, just being stupid. Palm. No one was happy with the starting 11. I genuinely think that this starting 11, Xhaka, I guess you can see now how important a player he is, because in that game, the moment we lost him, it changed. It changed a lot. Phil Jones would walk into that team. Really? I mean, at this point. Now, this is the question. Robbie was talking about this a lot. Why is Ozil not on the bench? Where is Ozil? I'm waiting for this press conference after the game to see what Arteta has to say, because he said he's going to wait till the final whistle to discuss that, if he even will after that. Listen, I've got to say, yeah, Pep is a savage. Pep is an absolute savage. I mean, Arteta and him, I would say, were mates. I'm sure they would probably have had a glass of wine after this. But I don't know how it's going to go down now, because we're 2-0 down with 10 men. You have absolutely no reason to bring on Aguero. I know Aguero didn't do much anyway. I mean, he smacked the post in the last 5 to 10 minutes, but you don't need to bring on Aguero at all. At all. Pep is an absolute savage, and so is Edison. We'll talk about that in a minute. I lost your comment. I went to read that. See if I can get it. Spetnaz31 says 90% of our players won't even make it on the Liverpool bench. That's how poor we are. I mean, we can't really compare ourselves to Liverpool at the moment. They're clearly going to walk away with the title. If we would have won, we would have made it easier for them to win it within the next 2 games. So it's not a great comparison. Man said, and I thought Aurier was bad. He is bad. He's still bad. Akin7, I'm not reading all those numbers, says it's time to get rid of the garbage players in the team going forward. Act now, Gaffer. Yeah, but we've been saying this. Like, if we get rid of them, who are we bringing in? Do we have the funds to bring in the players that you want? And the players that you would possibly want in this team right now, probably watching this game saying, nah, mate, have a laugh. I'm not going to Arsenal. Does that say Namuna Gunner? He said that is bye-bye Oba. Possibly. I think after 30 minutes, his whole body language dipped. You could see he wasn't really involved in that game. We could probably count the amount of touches. Do you mind? Can you not see it? Do you mind? Can you not? We could probably count the amount of touches that Aubameyang had in that game. But you can't just blame Aubameyang, because there was some chance in the game where Saka could have played in the ball to Aubameyang a lot quicker, and he chose not to and played it in the inside instead. You could see Aubameyang getting frustrated with that. Absolutely frustrated. And I don't blame him, but gosh, man, it's going to be hard to keep hold of him. Absolutely hard. Poor Arteta. Don't blame him. I hope that wheel of punishment gives David Luiz a thought to look at himself. I mean, David Luiz, mate. How do you make that many errors in the space of 25 minutes? 25 minutes. How many times do you want to get sent off and get a red card? He ain't even been at our club for that long. Is it even been a whole season yet? I swear we signed him in the summer transfer window last year. It hasn't even been a whole season. You've got 3 reds. You're just making crazy errors for someone who's so experienced. Champions League winner, all of that. Premier League, all of these things. And you come to Arsenal, all of a sudden you've forgotten how to defend. All of a sudden, the things that we praise David Luiz for is not his role. Like, we'll praise him for the diagonal balls, the balls he whips forward to Aubameyang. Yeah, that's great, but you're not a midfielder. You are a defender. You're supposed to protect the goal, and you're not protecting nothing right now. Oh, Granite, you're a joker, ain't you? Play Mustafi at striker. I mean, he had a chance to get a goal from a set piece, I think it was, but he ran on it too late. But yeah, man. What does this say? Matthew James Martin. We will give North London some pride on Friday. Oh, allow it, Matthew. I should have read that before I put it up. Having a laugh. David Luiz makes Lovren look good. Now, I was hearing talks, don't even quote me, I was hearing talks that Lovren could be the centre-back replacement for us. Would anyone take Lovren at Arsenal? Is Lovren the answer to replace David Luiz? Because this is mad when you're comparing Lovren with David Luiz. It's like, why can't Arsenal get some solid centre-back solutions? It's been years, it's been seasons that we've been asking to get some really... How hard is it to get quality defenders? We're a big club, but the more time goes on, our club is diminishing. I hate to say it. Alexander Jordan. David Luiz didn't start this game, but still made an error for the opening goal, gave away a penalty and got sent off. Disgrace to the whole team. You saw it on the players' faces, on his teammates' faces. They were just sickened by that. Absolutely, like, I don't even have the words for David Luiz's performance. It's embarrassing. That performance should be next to the flipping definition embarrassing in the dictionary, because I honestly can't believe what happened. Unknown driller. Luiz was never good. Cahill, Terry covered him. Man said Lovren over Luiz. Banter FC. Banter. All right, well, there's a lot. David Luiz must be hating his life right now, because there's a lot of comments coming for him now. It's not. You can see why. I mean, you just know he should stay away from social media, because you just know that there's not going to be anything good to say about that performance at all. Adama Blondie, he's looking elsewhere. He says, our problem is the owners and selfish coaches who care about their pockets. If they do care about the club, then they will ask the club for funds or they leave. Oh, wait, well, what's that? How do I say your name? Baylong, I'm going to say Baylong. Aubameyang lended Ozil's invisible coat. Aubameyang was missing in that game. Absolutely missing. And it's, I don't understand why, because in the first half, Man City were pretty much open. They were playing in second gear. We had control of the majority of the game, and Aubameyang was nowhere to be seen. Bobby Gill, I could not agree more. If it wasn't for Bird Leno, we would have lost 6-0. 100%. 100%. He kept us in that game. They had 20 attempts, 12 on target. We had 0 on target. They had 20 attempts on goal. We had 3. They had 5 corners. We had 2. They had 67% possession. They had so many shots. 12 is a lot of shots on target. And David Luiz saved at least, well, my maths is not good, about 6 or 7 of them. But it definitely could have been 6-0. Daniel Jr., I take Luiz over Mustafi. He made a mistake, but he wasn't going to win anyway. He made more than a mistake. He made a couple of mistakes in the space of a short time. I mean, I know it's the first game back and we was expecting some players to be rusty, but not the most experienced players. Who do you think will fill the centre-back position now? Now that we have limited options, like Socrates, I don't think he's fully fit to come back. Who could we get to fill that position right now? Albanese is Gabonese. Albanese, what's wrong with me? As a captain, he's supposed to drag the team by the neck. Everyone is making excuse about supplies. Talking of dragging off the neck, this referee was a joke in this game, I have to say it. Eddie Nketiah got dragged by his neck like a bad beat, and the referee did nothing. He told him to get up. From that moment, I just knew the game was lost. Although we still applied pressure, I just knew we ain't got the level of intensity to get past a referee like that, because there was no decisions really going our way. I'll take Mustafi over Luiz, says Moss Def. Luiz will start after he misses his 1 game. I think it's 2 games, you know. I could be wrong, but I think it's 2 games. Game changed when Mari came off. Yeah. Oh, my God. This game was full of everything. Full of drama, full of goals. Not from us, obviously. But everything you wouldn't expect absolutely happened today. I mean, the Xhaka incident was so unfortunate. The twist on his ankle. He normally, like they said, you would apply pressure. He couldn't even do that. He had to get stretchered off, and he pretty much injured himself. That is just the luck of Arsenal. And then Pablo Mari, you could tell he pulled his hamstring, he had to come off, and he's a low knee signing. This is not what you want from a low knee signing, and we don't have the replacement. And then, of course, we have to look at Man City's injury as well. Looked like a very, very serious injury for Garcia. I have to say my hopes and prayers for him, because we have to talk about that. You know, Edison is an absolute savage. Absolute savage. You're 2-0 up. Yeah, you don't need, of course, as a goalkeeper, you don't want to concede. You'll do everything not to concede, but you don't clatter your own player and give him a concussion, leave him sprawn out on the floor. That's insane. Communicate. You're running towards him, tell him, yo, leave it. He said nothing. Laid him out on the ground, then had the cheek to smile with his teammates that were looking at him in disgust. I think it was Sterling and Bernardo Silva that was looking at him like, are you normal? Are you actually normal? I can't believe that Edison did that and had the cheek to smile about it. And he was clapping his hands like he was ready to just continue with the game. There's a player, your teammate is on the floor and no one knows if he's okay. Absolute madness. Absolute madness. Every time I want to click a comment, it's coming in fast. Dagam Asfor says, well, today shows it's time to buy the players needed to get the job done. The actual score was 1-0. The first two were well, yeah, we wish it was. Well, not even that, but sucked the life out of the club when that happened. I know. I mean, that goal in the dying minutes of the first half changed everything, man. Absolute everything. And I have to agree with this, though, Eric. Edison created more chances than our whole team. Absolute. Yeah, he's a savage in both ways, because was it the third goal or the second goal where he pinged it from the goal and there was about 2 or 3 touches of the ball before it went in? I think it was the second goal for Man City. Unknown Driller again with the super chat. Thank you. He says, speak about Arteta's team selection, not just Luiz. Arteta's team selection, I'm not mad at it. We've got those young, pacey players in that squad because we knew that Man City would outplay us with their pace and try to get us down on the wings. So him playing Saka at left mid was no surprise for me. Kieran Tierney coming back in at left back was no surprise for me, and he did pretty well in the first, about 50 minutes. Then he kind of just drifted off. The things that probably concerned me was playing Eddie and Nketiah up front, but I even said this in my match preview, I knew that was going to happen, clearly because of the faith that Arteta has in him, the fact that he scored the hat-trick in the pre-season friendlies, whatever you want to call it. And I just knew that he would select him. Obviously, he has faith in him. He's a good player. He can get goals. He had the chances and opportunities to get goals in the first 10 minutes. Just wasn't reading his lines, coming offside that many times. Come on, man, Eddie, man, you've got to pay attention. Got to pay attention. Bill X says no chance for top 5. Yeah, no kidding, mate. No kidding. Arsenal will never be great again. Well, Mansour, I hope you're absolutely wrong. I hope you're absolutely wrong. The thing that I will talk about with the starting lineup that I was surprised about was no Pepe and no Martinelli. Why is Martinelli not playing? That's what really bothers me, because he seems like a player that's focused on the pitch and off the pitch. If you follow his social media, he's always training. He seems hungry. And when people talk about him, other players, they always say that he's just on it, like he wants it. He's hungry for success, and he's talented and he's fast and he's got goals. We'll never forget that goal against Chelsea away. I don't understand why Arteta isn't playing him. That is a question that is so unanswered for so many people, and we need answers, Arteta, for that one. And for Pepe, I have no idea what that's about. No idea. US Gunners, you've just read my mind. Why can't the club just prioritize in signing a legit and proper defender? This comment has probably been said for the last 5 or 6 years, or more, to be honest, or more. Alex Valero, so people call David Luiz a leader when he leads to mistake for goals. His decision-making was awful today. He needs to step up as a leader, and especially with his experience, he should know better. Awful performance from Luiz. A lot of comments for David Luiz, and it's shocking, really, because this is the player that wants a contract extension, apparently. Contract extension? Are you joking? Are you absolutely joking? There's so many comments coming in for David Luiz. If it's not for Leno, City probably would score 10. Yeah, definitely. DMN says Aubameyang didn't step up, not captain material. I could possibly agree with you there. I could possibly agree with you. Daniel, I know I'm all alone. He says, where's DT and Robbie? All of the guys are next door filming their fan cam reactions for you. So as soon as I end this live stream, you'll be seeing those fan cam reactions straight after the game, straight after this. Let's see what else you lot are saying. Yeah, Eddie was good. I didn't say it's bad. I was going to pin your comment, but it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Why not start Martinelli? The difference in Isaac Tyrone says the difference in mentality was clear at the end of the game when the referee blew the whistle, and City were more pissed off because they had the chance to attack and score 4. Yeah, that's exactly what they wanted. They wanted 4. They wanted 5. They wanted 6. They wanted to go in for the kill, and they could have done because they just could have done. It was open. They had that advantage. Adardis, no offense. I'm trying. You could have put your best team out, but still lose. Man City are just superior. I get your standpoint. I get where you're coming from. Coming into this game, I wasn't confident. I even said, as an Arsenal fan, that I see Man City winning this game 3-1. I didn't expect to win from us. All I said was we shouldn't come out and embarrass ourselves. And unfortunately, it was the most embarrassing performance I've seen from us in a while. Like, so many embarrassing moments. I can't fault Xhaka, but it is an embarrassing moment to injure yourself like that. But it's a freak accident. It happens sometimes. David Luiz, we can go on about it all night. That's an embarrassment. The way we lost was disgusting. No 3-0 loss is a good loss, but that is just terrible. Absolutely. You couldn't write it. You couldn't write it. Arteta, Harsh Cooley, sorry, I keep forgetting to read your names. Harsh Cooley says Arteta was unlucky for 2 early injuries, and David Clown Luiz, they outdid Arteta and not Pep. Arteta might have used Martinelli as a sub, but 2 early injuries ruined every plan. Yeah, you could be right there. I mean, I feel so sorry for Arteta in this situation because I'm sure he wanted to come to Etihad and show his old boss what he's really capable of. And I really believe that he could have done something with this team. I know a lot of you are not confident in his starting 11, but I genuinely feel like something could have come out of that performance. But the 2 early injuries and David Luiz coming on and absolutely changing the game ruined it. I didn't even mean to pin this comment, but let's read it. Wandera Johnson, Arsenal should stop buying leftovers and mediocre players, Louise Mustafi, Socrates to mention a few, but quality players, and this will stop. I hope you're right. What's M0380 saying? Ty blames the defeat on a bad decision from the ref for red card. He thought he was a better side up until that. Yeah, we kind of was dominating. We was. Tate Nathanson, Arsenal have not won an away game against a top 6 club in 5 years. When I saw that stat come up, my mind was bamboozled. I think it said about 25 games. 25 games away to the top 6 teams. We've lost 25 games, basically. That stat is insane. Absolutely mental. Paul Medlin says, felt sorry for the youngsters tonight. The senior players let them down. I mean, when you're in a team like that and you've got these senior players such as David Luiz that you probably look up to, because I heard he's a very strong character. He's a leader apparently in the change room. And then you see him make an error like that, you think, homeboy, everything all right at home? What's good? Like, what's going on? I'm supposed to be looking up to you. You're supposed to be teaching me the way, and you're doing something I wouldn't even do at 10 years old or under 12s or something like that. So it is disappointing for them. The young players I felt played really well. Joe Willock, I think he could have done a lot more. I felt like he was missing in the midfield as well at some point. In the last 15, he came into it, but I felt like it was way too late. Saka played well. Bellerin played well in the first half. Went in for a slide tackle, won it, was well impressed. But then, you know, it's just not good enough. It's not good enough. It is not good enough. All the comments are David Luiz. Let's see what this says. Sam Tresidder. Arteta has Tierney back and Pacey Aubameyang in front of him. He wanted the same on the right, which is why he played Saka over Pepe to manage Sterling. But Pepe is quite fast. But I can see why you say that, because Pepe is so hesitant with the ball and he never just runs with it. Because I know that he's fast, but we don't get to see it because he moves nervous, and we'd rather just do a 1-2 skill and then play it inside or just do some type of, I don't know, when really he could just knock it past and run. But you don't do that. So I could see why he probably started Saka there. I can see why. Chunga Jeezy. We started drowning when we started selling and releasing our key players. The likes of Ramsey, Sanchez, Chamberlain, Walcott, Iwobi, Moore. I mean, our bench was weak too. Lacazette did nothing. Well, he didn't really have that much time to do nothing. Arteta brought on a triple substitution, and I mean, it's a lot of pressure on him to come and save the day when we're 2-0 down with 10 men. He didn't do much, you're right, but what more could he have done? Score a goal, I guess. Score a goal. Adidas again, Arteta is not good for Arsenal. The club is too big for him. I don't agree, I don't agree with that. But he goes on to say Pellegrini, Poch, those are what we need, but we go for cheap. In defence, we are not signing a Koulibaly, then forget it. Who would be possibly signed for Arsenal? Because I don't think Koulibaly's on the cards no more. Upamecano, that just seems out of our regions right now. Roy says shambles, 7 consecutive defeats to City, 20-3 goal aggregate. We need to take a good look at ourselves, a real good look at ourselves. Because when you look at the stats, you're kind of ashamed to even wear the badge. Like, it's 20-3 goal aggregate, 20 goals conceded for Man City in the last 7 games is an absolute embarrassment for a top team like Arsenal. Fizz super chat there, Fizz113, thank you. He says Upamecano and Partey 100% doing a 180 on their planes. Probably a good idea to use all that money to upgrade your academy. David Luiz new hashtag David Luiz new contract. Not sure about that last bit. David Luiz new contract, yeah? Trying to banter us. Liam Dark says Edison completed more passes than any Arsenal player. No, I don't believe you, but he definitely completed some key passes that led to goals. So he was more impactful than some of our players, that's for sure. I missed it. Toby says Martinelli is the only player who could have shown balls in this game. But there again, the manager thinks Nelson and the rest are better than him. Stats suggest that Emery is back at Arsenal. I mean, I don't think he thinks... I don't know why he would start Nelson over Martinelli, but I don't think that's the reason he thinks it's better than him. Everyone's saying it. Aubameyang fan 14 says, why does Arteta always bench Martinelli and still play Nketiah? I mean, I wish I knew the answer to that. Nketiah looks promising. What are you saying, Troops? Eddie's got something against. You can hold him.
My guy, bro, but I think you got news, man. You understand?
What's Corey Gibson saying? Best value for money players for Arsenal to sign are both Celtic players, Aya and Edouard, although both likely would reject. That's mad because I signed both of them in my career mode, so I can see why you'd say that. But yeah, I don't think they'll come. Derpy HD, we don't have the money to afford a centre-half like Upamecano and Koulibaly. We have spent all of our money on Pepe and have nothing left, and we don't even play Pepe. Bro, we ain't even fully paid for Pepe. We ain't even finished paying for him. It's all mad. We're doing flipping pay as you go. Man. Oh yeah, this is banter. Io says, how about Phil Jones next to Mustafi? I'm sure I'm going to put this there because this is nice. Thanks, who cares? Love you, people. Oh, who cares? I care. I definitely care about that comment. Oh, there it is. That's what I wanted to bring up, Luke Davies. Aubameyang is going to move in the summer. Smiling at the end of the game shows he knows all them players are bang average. As much as he loves his teammates, I'm sure, because he seems like he's quite close. They've got good chemistry. I feel like Aubameyang is so done. I could be wrong. Don't ever quote me on this. This is my opinion. But I feel like, judging by his body language, Aubameyang is so done with this team. Okay, let me know. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. All right. I'm going to read through a couple more questions, comments, because the fan cams are starting to go up. I've noticed that you've noticed because the numbers, the views are going down now. I'm glad you said this, Conwiz. Pippa, what about a defender dunk? If you're talking about dunk from Brighton, I've suggested this. We don't have many options, innit? I've suggested Lewis Dunk. Lewis Dunk? Dunk? Yeah.
I called out Dunk time ago.
I only said it last season or a few months ago. I think that's a good option, but man said, LOL, I miss Wenger.
Bro, you know what, yeah? Wenger wouldn't even have bought David Luiz.
Yeah, definitely not. Winston Bradley. Aubameyang should have been involved more, especially being the captain. Where is Pepe, Martinelli? I'm not reading the last bit. Don't you dare do that to me, mate. Not going to do that. I'm going to read a couple more. FIFA 2019 says we should sign Coutinho, Partey, and sign a world-class centre-back. Who's the world-class centre-back, though? Who is it? And actually use our good players like Pepe and Martinelli. And why aren't they getting at least subbed on against a team like City? Look at the subs that City were using against us. I think it was so disrespectful for Pep to do that. Absolutely disrespectful. Like, Oh God, I'm missing the ones I want to bring in. Gussie Gus says, why was Pepe brought in? Would have been wiser to sort out defense. Logic. I mean, I said the same thing, but they thought they were sorting out the defense by bringing, because remember, David Luiz came in at the same time, and that was probably their idea of sorting out the defense. Right, we've got a centre back now. Sorted. And I think most fans were quite happy about it because they thought, yeah, he's a leader, he's got experience. But it's just not enough, man. Neodai Gaches, sorry, says schoolboy defending from Luiz. Horrible, costing us points as usual. Leno, hats off, lad. Absolute round of applause for Burn Leno. I was asked in my match preview who's been my favourite player of the season so far, and it's very rare that people would ever say a goalkeeper, but it's 100% Burn Leno, closely followed by Aubameyang. But Burn Leno he just does what he needs to do, and he saved us so many times, man. So many times. I'm gonna read two more. Oh, we don't even have Southampton there. We've got Brighton. Oh, guys, I'm clicking them. It's not coming. Maybe I'll do one more. Toby, your comments are coming into me, right? The early injuries were very unfortunate, but the team out there could have shown some bottle. It's YouTube. Yeah. I can't lie. Sweatsay said you should be thankful Pep didn't bring on Sane. Sane was on the lines, on the touchline, smiling, ready. He was laughing, saying this club. Yeah, he was like, let me get into this game. Let me get my teeth into this, because he was looking like.
You saw Mustafi and he got a bone.
Yeah, he was like, I'm about to ruin them. No, but you know what I think he was? I think he was actually laughing when Sterling tripped over the ball, like he lost all his footing, because I think he was laughing at that, but then also laughing at the fact that no defenders got near him. Yeah. Yeah, so I think it was just a bit of banter, but if Sane would have come on, who knows where? It could have been 6. I don't know. One more comment I would read. Oh, I see my name here. Better be a nice one. I saw my name, got excited, but you know what it says? From the Al Shabs. It says, hi, Pippa. Say hi to Troops for me, please. Muggage. Don't worry about me. Oh, you said hi anyway. That's it, guys. I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you so much for tuning into the live watch along. I'm totally social distance now. It's all mine. It's all mine. I'm social distance. It got real heated in here. Troops was making mad noise. Even Lee was going mad. It was DT. That's the quietest I've ever heard him in my life. He was lost for words after that performance. 3-0 away to Man City. Another L against a Big Six team. I just don't know when Arsenal will be great again, but hopefully we start making some changes. I still got faith in Arteta that he could do something. Remember, he hasn't had a full season yet to get the players he wants and to build a team. So I still have faith in him, but that performance and certain players that you expect a lot more from didn't do enough today. And I said before, a lot of people are mentioning players they expect to be in centre back. I reckon Zek Medley will probably come in. But I'm going to end the stream there. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I'll see you in the game against Brighton.